Hello and welcome everyone to New Moon 2022 Cycle 16. Today I'm your host playerzero and we are back for more net battling action. So as you can see from the starting soon screen, this is the start of the Blood Moon. And in case you didn't know, Blood Moon is our big tournament series. So this happens once every 4 new moon cycles and lasts for 4 weeks. So the first 2 weeks are going to be the round robin stage, which is basically where we are now, where participants will compete to see who will be the top 8 players standing, and that will be concluded with 2 weeks of top cut double elimination action. So this Blood Moon we have 30 participants who will be fighting for the 8 player spot, and out of these 8 only 1 can be the Moon Master. Over the next 3 weeks we will have streams covering how each stage goes. So starting with today, which is our first Blood Moon week. So if you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. And you obviously wouldn't want to miss the action. Before we start with our matches, I do want to give a quick shout out to the people who donated to us since the previous stream. So we received a $3 donation from Captain Dan saying, "Thanks N1GP, hope you keep this going for many more years," and thank you for the donation. Then next we have $6 monthly donation from Red Ace 100 with no message, but they were the first person who started monthly donations, and they've continued them until now. So thank you again for all the continued support. And finally we received a donation from Not Third Person, actually about an hour ago, who said, "I'm really glad that N1GP exists. It's great finally being able to try the Mega Man Battle Network multiplayer experience with others." And that is indeed a lot of people. I mean, I always see new people joining and saying, "Oh, I didn't realize these games had multiplayer. They were my childhood when I was growing up." And I think that is something very commonly shared between almost everyone here. Yeah, so welcome everyone to the community and hope you'll enjoy today's stream. Alright, and with all of that out of the way, joining us today as our commentators will be Symes and SoulXCross. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Yeah, hello. It is good to be here. Always exciting whenever a new Blood Moon starts.
What's going on, y'all? Are we excited for these games today? I know I am.
I sure am excited. And before we go, we did just receive a donation from Rad Hatter donating $15 saying, "Blood Moon hype, good luck, have fun at battlers." Good luck, have fun indeed. And with that, I'll hand it over to our commentators for our first match for the day with ShironaNep. Yes, you guessed it, Rad Hatter. Oh yeah, there is another donation from... I'll probably say that wrong. Actually, that's from Dorman, yeah. So Dorman donated $3 saying playerzero is winning. Thank you for the donation. Alright, take it off, casters.
Alright, so yeah, for our first match we've got ShironaNep against Rad Hatter. So this will be a Greg or Beer match. What do you think about these setups, Soul?
Well, for starters, let's take a look at Rad Hatter's build real quick, because I think this code is heavily underrated. And I see some chips in here that I gotta say I really like. We have Summon Black, 2 Magnums, and Gundel Soul 3, all in W code alongside that barrier. W is such a strong code to have access to in any folder because of the utility you get out of these chips alone. But to accompany this, we also have the double getting. The only thing really missing here, I feel like, is the uninstall but I can understand why Rad Hatter didn't opt for using it, because you also need things to go ahead and confirm that, and it's all going to be out of code. So maybe they didn't want to mess around too much with the fluidity issues that Custom 1 usually comes with. But I definitely do wish it was added in there in some way. But the room is really tight. It's tough. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that you're also extremely biased towards Rad Hatter's folder.
Element is a very good ship. I agree. No. You see, it's all about the terrible trio: Erase Man, Element Man, and Judge Man. Those are the ships I'm really looking at in this matchup.
Yeah, as we can see, they also have the Tengu Man and the Ground Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Solid chip selections here. It's not like I'm biased towards any specific cards in general. It's just that it's such a good code to have, the W code and these flexible chips in their folders. It's perfect.
Yeah, W is definitely a very strong code, even in standard. Going over to Shirona's folder, we see they're rocking this H code. So they got the 3 Flash Bomb 3s, a Machine Sword, the 2 Aqua Dragons, Heatman SP, my boy, and also a Big Hook. So H is always a very fun code.
Yeah, for sure. I think H code with the freeze break strategy is quite solid. But there's one fatal flaw to this entire folder that I see personally, and that's that Shirona's playing Bug Hook and not base. But like I was saying, this code is really solid because you have on code Heatman SP, but we also see that Shirona opted to bring the Blast Man alongside Blast Man, the Grab Banish, which is both on the B code, which is really good. I really like that splash a lot. I kind of wish that we were somehow able to work in the Proto-Man as well, but I guess that's not as important, right? You really want to take out Tomahawk Rock.
Yeah, I do think it's interesting opting for the Blast Man SP instead of just Blast Man Asterisk, but Blast Man SP is definitely one of the strongest megas in the entire game. And yeah, so this will be a very interesting matchup. In some ways, this actually could be kind of rough for Shirona because they have no shoes. And they're also going for these ice panel strategies. But Rad Hatter's get-ons will clear any ice panels that Shirona tries to set. And also trap Shirona due to the lack of shoes for the Gundel Souls. So it will be pretty interesting to see how Shirona is able to adapt to that.
All right, I think the combatants have been set, so now it's time to see the net battle.
Yeah, I think before that, though, we actually already got another 2 donations.
It looks like we did get 2 donations. You are absolutely correct. So I think the first one we got is from ShironaNep themselves. And the message is funds for BCC support on Tango with the $3 donation. I would like to add that, unfortunately, Tango doesn't receive donations throughout Ko-Fi, but we appreciate the donations anyway. Thank you so much for the support. We love you. Also, Entitas giving us another $3 donation on their own too. Entitas with a message here saying, help me. Unfortunately, the only thing we can help you in is with Battle Network. So if you want help regarding Battle Network, there is a server you can come join up. I think you're already there, as a matter of fact. We can help you as much as you need there with any kinds of setups and whatnot. But any other help you're going to have to outsource, I would say.
Yeah, in fact, I think we'll be seeing Entitas later on the stream as well. But yeah, for now, let's get into this match. Okay, so we've already got these center permaholes, which could already be very annoying here because it needs it will completely prevent Shirona from being able to use that ice seed in the middle where you would normally want to use it.
Not just that, but the lack of shoes here is also going to interrupt Shirona's movement. Not going to be able to path as much as you want to and land these charge shots as easily as you want to as a Gregar player, which is very annoying. There's only two ways to circumvent that, right? It's camping forward in front row, which leaves the risk of getting trapped by an area grab in front of that hole. Or you can camp the front row and allow your opponent to possibly take up all that area with their 5 area grabs from the folder. It's going to be interesting to see how ShironaNep deals with that. But starting off with the green invisible and bug fix, this is absolutely the best case scenario for the start of this game. And Geddon comes out immediately. Okay. All right, honestly, this is a bit of a waste. Oh, never mind, you got it. Oh, just this one. I was about to say, the second one coming? Nah? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shirona actually only has the level 1 color bug, not level 2, so they only got the 5 seconds of invincibility. If they had color bug level 2, then they would have been invincible for that entire first turn. Ooh, and managing to step under the ice seed. So the funny thing about that is, if it wasn't for the barrier, that actually would have decrossed.
But the movement to get over there in the first place, that was insane movement. Being able to deny that was really well done. That entire turn actually was pretty favorable for Rad, as they were able to not only keep the area positioned for themselves, but they were able to deny more ice panels to show up on their field, which would have denied their front row center very well. But they also were able to go ahead and deny even more panels from Rad, allowing them to camp up on top to avoid these cross charge shots. Oh, but we do see the change to slash cross here. Okay, is there an out? No, there's no out. Okay, so we're gonna see the freeze happen here. I kind of wish we got the charge shot first before throwing out that Judgment, but I think it works either way. Oh, very nice. Oh, but the Judgment.
Ooh, and putting up life aura here. Ooh, into a race man as well. And so actually there's not too much of an HP difference here, only about a 170 HP difference. And so it looks like, yeah, Shirona has that ragged wind rack, so they're gonna go right ahead and use that to clear off Rad Hatter's life aura.
Life aura is gonna go ahead here, and Blastman will hit as well, making ShironaNep take the lead once again here. Anti-damage is probably gonna get eaten up almost immediately, but using it to go ahead and bait rush out and not have to deal with that any longer is actually a pretty good call. You are gonna take a lot of damage from these charge shots though. Oh, just barely mistimed.
It is interesting to note that even though this is Gregar versus Gregar, we've neither player has used their slow gauge yet. So up until now, we've still been in normal gauge. It looks like Shirona drew their slow gauge, but they're going for the big hook this turn. So let's see. Ooh, and on slash cross too. If they can get this, oh, this could be a huge big hook on slash. Oh, let's see.
Okay, but there's also the wind rack in hand. Oh, this is gonna be bad if this all connects.
Yeah, oh, erase bad into wind. Oh,
here we go. Nice! And the big hook! It's gonna hit! Oh no! 1, 2, goodbye! Oh my goodness! What? That big hook value? Wow, using the wind rack and the lance to get the perfect setup. It's guaranteed after that combination. That was perfection. I love this right now. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see base in that first game, but man, the setup on that book hook and the payoff was insanely valuable. Most Gregar players don't usually comprehend that, hey, you know, there's a possibility of me dying to a big hook here. They're not playing Meteor Knuckle. I shouldn't be scared, right? But man, Big Hook really puts in some damage if you're still in that SoulXCross, as we can see just there.
Yeah, definitely. Big Hook is pretty niche. Oh wow, Shirona gets the invincibility again. This is some playerzero cheating luck right here. To invincibility 2 games in a row.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. I do think it was a bit of a misplay there, TFCing that invis into a activated chip from Rad's side. I think what Shirona really wanted to do was bait out Rush, but unfortunately it didn't end out that way, which isn't the biggest deal. But you do lose out a little bit on that usefulness of the defense there. Okay, very nice. We see some setup plays coming out for ShironaNep here. Gonna try to see if they can stick this flash bomb into a freeze combo. Nice, get the erase man down. Oh, but unfortunately.
Yeah, the sanctuary coming out from Rad here.
Oh, that's so smart, chip charging it. So that way, if you body block it, no matter what, you're gonna go ahead and have to deal with the paralysis. That is extremely smart.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty funny trick you can pull with Flash Bomb. I think Flash Bombs in general are actually really good for Rhaegar.
Not gonna lie, I think that is the most underrated ability out of all of Rhaegar's process, is that chip charging ability from SoulXCross, because you don't really think of going for it. You want to just go burr with your charge shot and get your line nuke damage in, you know? Not very often you see the chip charging ability showcased. Very nice, very nice.
Oh no, the anti gets one framed by the grab. I still, there's no way it's just one frame now. It happens way too often.
It does happen so often, especially on Tango. It's still a 3 frame in my heart, bro. Oh, but in the poison panel value coming out here for Rad, it's so good. Oh, no.
Last net on grass. And so with that blast man, ShironaNep now has about a 1,000 HP lead. And so, but go ahead.
Now, the problem I see here is that once all this damage has landed, it's gonna stick since Rad doesn't actually have any recovers or anything of that sort in their folder. So this is actually pretty detrimental. Oh, you don't really want to get rid of these poison panels, but unfortunately you do.
Now, Rad Hatter does still have their Gadons and Gundel Souls, so with that, they could definitely still bring this back. Ooh, but they're just going for the Gundel Soul with no Gadon, and yeah, you can't. Shirona's able to just step out of that. Ooh, and their ground band ends up being blocked by their own Magnum. That's pretty unfortunate. Ooh, and
oh, wow.
Yeah, that LM trap is not enough to break the barrier on those holy panels.
I do like the idea of going for Life Aura this turn, especially on top of the Sanctuary panels, but it really is going to become a read here. Will Rad actually bring that out for this with a Windrak in hand? Nice, they confirm and get the center roll either way. Very nice, very nice. This is going to be big damage for actually ShironaNep here.
Yeah, this is actually very unfortunate for Rad Hatter because they they used their own Life Aura.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, pew 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 pew.
Oh, but there is the Big Hook again. We just saw what it can do in the last round.
Now, Big Hook here is not hitting on top of some SoulXCross, so it's not going to do that crazy amount of damage again, but it can, right?
Yeah, using the get on a bit too early before the panels were fixed, but using the Summon Black will remove this Life Aura.
Oh, nice, and they get both! Okay. Okay. Alright, this is not the optimal spacing for it. Nice, trying to get that Buster Jam value. Oh, but you stepped into it! Yeah, you're done. Oh no, No, you're not done. 1 HP.
Oh, the Aqua Dragon comes out right at the end. But yeah, with no recovs, this could be pretty tough for Rad. And they also have no, they don't have Kernel Force for that comeback potential.
These flash bombs will seal the deal. If there's no way to deny it, no, Invisible's not going to help you here. Magnum won't be able to make a hole on your side either. Yeah, that's it. Wow. That was an amazing set.
Yeah, definitely. Getting to see the power of Big Hook there. I mean, it's still a Giga Chip for a reason.
You know, I'm actually really thoroughly impressed by the usage of Get Big Hook too. That combo of using the Wind Rack to guarantee a big push back into a mini push from the Lance to get that range and value. Oh, that was so sick. And then, of course, the punish on SoulXCross. Whew, man, that was some showcase right there. A lot of people complain about Gregar not having good gigas outside of Kernel Force and base is kind of underwhelming or something like that. And it's like, no, you just got to play to the ability of the chip. You got to play it out and see how you can land that.
Yeah, especially in this matchup against Get-On's Big. One thing Big Hook does have is it's the only Gregar Giga that's not affected by holes.
Yep.
So yeah, you try to use Get-Ons against Big Hook and it does nothing. Duo doesn't care about those holes. And so actually we did get one more donation from Rad Hatter. Oh yeah, announcers, just call me Rad. It's less of a mouthful. Yeah, thanks again for the donation. That's a pretty rad donation. And yeah, definitely a well-played match to both players. That was a fun match to open the stream with for sure.
Oh, and another donation out. Oh, by my boy Reggie. Yeah, Reggie, what's good? With the $5 donation. Oh, and there's the message. Hi, Soul. What's good, boy? Thank you for the donation, man. All right, up next, we have Neryth versus TBB2. Wow. The infamous versus the less infamous.
Wait, which one's which?
So Neryth here is actually playing L code uninstall, which is really interesting. Actually, oh wait, no, this looks like, yeah, the usual Tengu folder with the triple anti-sword here. Are you waiting for me to answer your question?
Yeah, which one's the infamous and which one's the less infamous?
Neryth is infamous. For sure.
Yes, so true.
Yeah, okay, so looking at Neryth's folder, right? He has barely any defense. And some weird
niche 3 anti-swords. That's a lot of defense.
Well, okay. Hold on. Relax. You're right. But not at the same time. Like, it's weird, right? So anti-sword will protect you from swords. And obviously, Neryth wants to camp Tengu. And by camping Tengu, you're going to be able to get so much value out of those charge shots. We see 5 area grabs and 4 panel grabs. If you first look at this folder, you might not understand what's going on exactly. But if you sleep on this folder, you might as well give up because you're going to get trapped, locked down, and he's going to pummel you with those wind racks.
Yeah, he also a lot of the time goes for the beast charges with Tengu as well.
I think he said it before that he does understand that there's a lot of value out of the beast charges with Tengu, But the problem is, because his whole folder is so centralized around having Tengu, once those 3 turns are up, if he did not capitalize on the damage from it, it's kind of like the folder starts to crack, right? I mean, there's still other really amazing crosses, right? We have the Tomahawk cross charge shot, for instance, right? That we can lock down and do some really good damage with those charge shots. But the efficiency that he wants is going to be from Tengu. So right now, the entire idea is how does TVB handle and combat against Tengu and make sure that this game plan doesn't meet its fulfilled requirements.
Yeah, for sure. Those that Tengu cross is the key for Neryth. And going over to TVB's folder, we see they have the Chunk Gregar with this G code. So with the statics uninstall and groundman SP, and then also the usual Q code splash, the Gundel Soul Grab Revenge Q Force. So this is a pretty standard Gregar folder, and it seems to be a little bit more focused on actually with those G code chips in particular. It's actually more built for dealing with other Gregars, so it will be interesting to see how he tries to deal with Neryth's strategy here, because as we can see, he actually he doesn't have any sword chips, so if he wants to deal with Neryth's Tengu cross, he'll have to go for slash cross.
Honestly, I do think TVB strategy is going to be pretty good. I kind of wish you regged static versus regging the Windraken step, simply because you want to get the statics out earlier before you get like bug fix. Wait, is there no bug fix in this folder?
Ooh, that could be rough in this particular matchup because because Neryth does have the uninstall, and also even without the uninstall, the Tengu rack does apply drag, so that will increase the damage bug or the HP bug level. And yeah, especially in slow gauge, like not having bug fix as Chunk Gregar isn't actually like always the worst. Like sometimes I'll beast charge it because like you don't have cust bug, you don't have warp bug, so it's none of the super debilitating bugs. But definitely, especially against the uninstall, that HP drain will add up in slow gauge. So like bug fix is still like as good, if not better, than a Recov 300, which TVB also doesn't have.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. That being said, roll the clips, PZ. Yeah, man. Looking at TVB's folder, I'm a little skeptical as to how this bug fix situation is gonna play out. I mean, at the same time, right? Hypothetically, most games Gregar is going to play, it will be on the bottom of your deck, right? You will get the bug fix like, what, round 10 or something? Because it's not like you can search for it, right? So in those situations, it's kind of the same in theory that you don't have access to it anyway for the first part of the match, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's even more useful late game, because if your opponent's at 1 HP, and you still got that level 3 Buster bug, it can actually be very annoying to try and finish them off with the Buster. There was I remember there was a time where Thiago also didn't bring bug fix, and Salad survived like an entire turn at 1 HP.
Yeah.
So yeah, not having the bug fix is definitely pretty rough. Neryth immediately going for the Tengu cross.
Oh no, Neryth, why did you walk forward? All right, they had the invis anyway. So in this situation, it's not really a waste, right? Oh wow, Neryth, I'm so sorry.
So actually, for those of you that don't know, the way that spout. Oh wow, that was really funny. That ice cube went right through him.
This should hit.
So the way that spout man's chip works, and yeah, that's really bad for TVB. TVB to get uninstalled right away. But the way Spoutman's chip works is he only does the full hose attack if you use it when you're on your back two columns. If you use it from the front, or yeah, if you use it outside the back two columns, he actually just does that one little shot we just saw. So yeah, you definitely want to use Spoutman's chip from the back most of the time. Unless you're in like some super specific situations where you like, I guess, want to crack one of their panels.
TVB opts to go into Beast Out earlier on in order to go ahead and get Super Armor back. Maybe there's a further plan here as well. Oh, Element SP, but it's gonna go into. Oh wait, no anti-damage. That's right. This is a sword, so that will hit.
Yeah, and TVB managing to get into the back column here, so he is not in range for this Tengu cross, and so that's actually huge that Neryth already had to use up one of his get-ons and got basically nothing out of it. Oh,
wow.
What are you doing?
He's got caught lacking real quick, you know. My man was like, "Oh, if you're not gonna move, man, I'll get my free hit. Like I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can do that. That's fine for me." Oh, real quick in Twitch chat, Moxie with the question: is Bug That Thunder used less than it used to because the Tango, I assume, or is it used more now? And what chips are used more or used less? I don't think there's a huge difference. I will say this though, Magnum has been seeing a lot more viability, right? Back in the day, it was a little more inconsistent to use Magnum because of lag and stuff that could mess up timing. But with Tango, Magnum is a lot more manageable now, and it will usually hit if you time it well.
TVB managing to get the step back again, so Neryth also is not getting any Tengu cross charge shots from this get-on, just getting these buster shots, but without Buster Bug, those buster shots are not doing that much either. But we do see, thanks to that uninstall, we do see TVB's HP dropping down pretty quickly.
This is going to be a big turn for Neryth as well, as we do have an area grab followed by a panel grab, which will be the most optimal spacing for going ahead to get these charge shots down. And there it is, 300 HP coming up. Nice. Oh, he's not using it yet. Interesting.
I'm not sure why TVB is in a crossing, because he went into charge. He went into charge and then beast out, and then he's just stayed in charge. When charge definitely has the worst beast charge of all the Gregor crosses.
For sure it does.
Like, yeah, against this Tengu cross folder, like, yeah, going to race is definitely pretty risky, but you'd think he could have gone for, like, heat or a lek or something, but...
Okay, Windrat goes down, and Holy Channel is an interesting choice when your opponent has control of most of the board here. I do foresee a Judgment coming down then, if that's the case, right?
Yeah, Judgment or Grab Revenge.
Yeah, definitely coming in this turn. Wow. Oh, no, that's not what you wanted to do.
No, yeah, that...
I mean, actually, yeah, you're right. That is what you want to do. Oh, no,
against Tengu, that's what you want to do.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do.
Yeah, no, come get these racks, cuz. Come get these racks, cuz.
Tengu cross charge into the anti-sword. And so, yeah, we see Neryth still at full HP.
This is not looking good. This is it's looking a little sus right now. Neryth is feeling very comfortable indeed. And there is a Meteor Knuckle in hand. If you thought it was over before, this sure is looking over right now.
Well, and his Beast Out's gone, so he has no more Beast Out Kernel Force. Oh, but he's going for the Beast over here.
Interesting.
The Beast over Element, man.
Watch it go for something like ice. Oh, he got damage. He got damage in. All right, there we go. We got some damage on the board. It's not free, bro.
Oh yeah, and he gets the Gundel Force, but that's not enough.
But the damage though, from 1400? That's crazy. Could you imagine if he did any other damage at all? This is crazy. That was so much damage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, Beast over Turtle Force is very strong when it connects. But yeah, now he's pretty much out of options. I mean, he still has the Groundman SP, I think, but that won't be enough either, especially with Neryth having this recover here.
Oh, this is really bad. Oh, this is extremely bad. If Neryth can confirm the chip charge here, oh, he doesn't even have to. I'm just gonna hold my B button, bro. I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth.
Oh, and here we have this annoying cube field here, so Neryth going immediately for the Dust Cross.
Going for Dust Cross is also excellent because this might allow Neryth the opportunity to draw, or two chances, right, to draw Machine Gun 1 star since we already have Uninstall in hand. So it's looking really good for Neryth right now so far, at least theoretically, right? We have to see what he draws in the next upcoming turn. TBB taking a little longer in cuts this time around. I definitely understand why. I would take a breather after that first match too. Like, there's a lot to adjust in your head and how to combat this. Because when you look at Neryth's folder on paper, it doesn't look like a lot. And then you fight it and it's just like, oh, this is what's happening. I understand now. Excellent. Nice. Using the charge shot to pressure TBB to come forward. Unfortunately, or fortunately actually, TBB does have the invis here to deny getting frozen, which worked out really well for him.
Yeah, if Neryth got the freeze with the spout and one of those cubes would, just one of them would do 400 damage. They do become, not even pseudo break, they are full breaking. So those cubes would also decross slash.
I love the decision on the chips and the way they were ordered to go back. And there it is. Machine Gun is in hand. It is not looking for your boy. I mean, the only thing TBB is really losing here is, of course, super armor. But because of the lack of bug fix in the folder, anytime you flinch, that HP bug is going to continue to ramp upwards. So it's not looking very good right now for TBB.
Yeah, this is definitely... with Neryth already having this much area, we'll have to see if TBB has his judgment. Although Neryth does, TBB will have to feed that bird that we all know and love. So he has to grab revenge.
You know I hate bird. You know I don't like that bird. Wow. Okay, very nice. Had the wind rack ready there too, and the area grab. Okay, this is looking pretty good for TBB right now. Nice. Get some damage.
You hate that bird because it eats your fish? Okay, Neryth finally using the cube there.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Yeah. Wow.
You hate it here?
I do hate it here.
Okay, so yeah, Neryth, wow, he's just shooting the machine gun uninstall.
Okay. I think excuse me, I think it's an interesting choice here to dust it away. He probably is prioritizing getting this area back before he tries to get anything else done. So I understand the logic in that sense. You do find Judgment because of that, right?
Yeah, and he's loading up 4 navies this turn. Okay, he's holding off on the Element Man after us.
Oh boy! Oh no! You choked!
Yeah, the problem for TVB here is this this ice. Ooh, and this is a pretty clutch anti-damage. Gonna
very
deny
much
the
so.
element mana.
No!
Oh! Oh no!
Oh! That's not what you want to see. Oh no! Oh no! TVB said, "Yeah, boy, yeah, boy."
Oh no! He's okay, but he's not gonna be able to get anything from the SoulXCross here. He does have that Buster bug though, but no bug fix. But he's not even going for the Buster shots. He's camping the Holy Panel.
Why go for inconsistencies? But he's just gonna shoot blanks, my guy. Like he don't got no Buster.
He could get some lucky shots then and get that 50 damage. I mean, a certain someone once got 400 damage from Buster Bug shots in a top cut match as SoulXCross.
Oh, a certain somebody. You mean like you mean like somebody that's like in our proximity right now, like in the stream? Like is this person in the chat? Like
yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's not playerzero, right? Because we all automatically assume it's... Oh, okay. Yo. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, this is the exact situation I was talking about earlier, where Neryth is put in a position where he doesn't have Tengu anymore. So what do you do? How do you change up the strategy?
Yeah, going for this ground cross is interesting because, yeah, if you trap him with the Meteor Knuckle, that will actually confirm some of these ground cross charge shots. Oh, and rush too, yeah. So this, so the thing about ground cross is its charge shot does do a lot of damage if you can get it set up. It's actually like the highest DPS out of all of them. But ooh, these panels are already fixed. But Neryth now having to now he has no more way of confirming the ground cross charge shot, so he's having to switch into Tomahawk.
I think Tomahawk is definitely a good call here, especially since that was going to happen. Yeah, these recover 300s are definitely going to be necessary now. Oh, nice. Gets the space tank, the Groundman SP instead. Very nice.
Yeah, this is actually, despite Neryth losing his Tengu Cross, this is still a pretty close round. And actually, TBB has already used his Element Man SP, so I'm not sure if he's used his normal Element Man, but it could be an issue for him to decross Neryth's Tomahawk. We'll have to see if he goes for Heat Beast here or something against Tomahawk.
I don't think he's going to go Heat Beast. I don't think he's going to do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Panel Grab will still come out from the previous turn. Area Grab as well, and the Sanctuary. That's going to be very nice to deny all that damage coming out from... Oh, okay. Barriers up. Very nice. Go ahead. Chop, chop. Still amazing damage here. Oh, nice. But that's going to proc... Oh, why did you dodge? No. No! What? Neryth!
Okay, and there is that uninstall machine gun, and yeah, so the get-ons with Tomahawk Beast are interesting here, and yeah, he's going to Beast charge the uninstall as well, because yeah, that Tomahawk Beast charge will do 300 damage here. Oh wow, he's even Beast charging the first get-on. Ooh, but TBB with the invis.
Yeah, he needed that drastically.
And because of course,
nice
wow.
defense! Excellent defense there! Excellent defense! Let's go! Very nice! Very clean play from TVB here. Very nice.
And
That was
so
excellent defense.
Neryth down to just these last two anti-swords. Yeah, you see the beast jump to avoid the tomahawk. The tomahawk beast charges was actually a very good play from TVB. But we'll have to see. TVB definitely is at a big advantage now, but he still has to find a way to close this game out. And he's not. Oh, there's the charge tackle, but that is on the holy panels.
Yeah, I wouldn't change either. Try to get as much value as you can. This is definitely not going to go to damage does. It has to end pretty much here. Oh boy, oh boy. It's really scary to camp forward versus charge. Oh, look at all this damage from feathers though. Oh, charge is just too scary. Oh, golden just spout. Very nice. Very nice, but the flashing. TVB will be able to use that to his advantage here. Oh no, but you stepped off the holy panel. What were you thinking? Buster shots would be more than enough here. Oh, the anti!
The invincibility from the anti-sword.
Yo, that was brilliant. Yo, SoulXCross then. Hey, why did you dodge? You should have took that shuriken. SoulXCross now. You're a big brain gamer, bro. Yo, you got it, bro. I will never question you again, Neryth. I apologize for disrespecting you, bro. Yo. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. TVB threw his Q-Force to beat.
Oh no, that's what it was beaten? That's crazy. I hate that bird, bro. You fed him a full course meal, my guy. You get him a platter, got the mashed potatoes, got the good gravy on it too, with the mac and cheese on the side and steak in the middle, bro. Man, you even had veggies on that plate. That man was eating. That's crazy, bro. That man was eating. Oh, I hate that bird, bro.
But yeah, that was definitely a pretty good match. Definitely using the beast jump static to dodge the tomahawk beast charges was very, very well done by TVB. And so yeah.
Oh man, the way Neryth used that anti-sword, bro, that's not fair. That was cheating, bro. He knew that he knew, bro. That's not fair.
Yeah, anti-sword definitely a bit of an underrated chip. Especially if you want to really protect Tengu in particular. But as we saw there, even unfortunately losing Tengu, Neryth was still able to adapt and end up taking it.
Oh, right. Oh, at the very end there, we did end up getting another donation here. Thank you to Starlight with the $20 donation. Awesome. Thank you so much. The message reads as, love watching your streams. Keep on hosting such great battles. Good luck to all NetNavies. Thank you so much for your donations. And yes, good luck to each NetNavy. Everyone's trying to play their hearts out, man. All right, up next, we do have Salad versus playerzero.
Okay, so I'm sure we're going to see some illegal activity in this match. These are yeah, so we've got this this bugged Salad's actually going back to the J code here, which is actually pretty hype to see. So we got the 1 elect pulse 1, 3 elect pulse 2, and 1 elect pulse 3. So we got the destroy pulse PA along with the extra pulse 2s. We've got the 3 wind racks. We got the justice 1, which is always hype to see. And of course, we got that hub batch.
Yo, real talk. This cust is fire. This cust is insane. Okay, so all the value you get out of the HP here at the first barrier as well, and the cust too is unbugged. The only thing Salad's dealing with here is the warp bug, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's Balzar, so it's not as...
Warp bug is pretty nice sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It's really good against BDT. It is pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it capping. And it's Balzar, right? So it's not like she's trying to line up charge shots, right? I still personally don't like warp bug very much. I've never been really good at using it, not gonna lie.
I guess you have to practice with it more.
Yeah, for sure. But either way, this cust is actually so insane and so much value. I love this cust.
Yeah, because it does have that attack +1 and charge +1, so it does have level 3 buster bug. So once Salad uses that hub batch, that will give Salad the max buster stats as well to go with that buster bug.
So because of that first barrier as well, we will most likely see turn 1 dust into getting that dust dig going effective immediately, as well as the Elect Pulse package here for the beautiful Destroy Pulse program advance. Gonna try to give you that blindness and that HP bug just to go ahead and give you some more of those troubles.
Yeah, and so looking at playerzero's folder, we see he's going with the L code again. So we got the uninstall Elect Dragon, the Magnum, the Bubble Star, and the High Boomer. We've got the 2 Recovs, of course, the Neo Variable Meteor Knuckle, and he's going with the usual cust. So it is pretty interesting that he's got the 3 area grabs and 2 panel grabs instead of just going with like 5 area grabs.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a little heavy on grabs. It's going to be really good for, I don't know, man. Like, one area is always really scary, but we do see that there is the grab revenge. Wait, hold on. There's no grab revenge in here. Hold on. Am I tripping? Whoa, Sal's not playing grab. Oh, because she has Judgment and Judgment SP. Okay, so I understand. That does make sense.
Yeah, that is still pretty tight on area, but she does have the 2 fast gauges.
Oh, true. It's not really going to go down in that kind of way. This is going to be interesting to see how this is played. This is really, really interesting.
Yeah,
Conversely,
I'm sure we're about to see some illegal activity.
Yeah, speaking of illegal, looking over at playerzero, the hero of the story. The hero. So you see, playerzero is unfortunately...
Wait. Hold on. Hero.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't mean villain?
No. You see, playerzero has the whole world. It's either you die the hero or you live long enough to see the villain. So he's still a hero, but everyone hates him for no reason. It's like Spider-Man, right? My man is just out here trying to save lives. But people hate him for no reason, bro. playerzero did nothing wrong, bro.
I guess. So this is the most. Yeah, boo. We hate Spider-Man.
Whoa! Yo, you know what? Speaking of,
yo, that was someone in chat, yo.
Yashichi, right after that, also did a donation, which is really funny, for $10. and of course, the quote is, "I love Mega Man." And we all love Mega Man. You are in the right place right now, Yashichi. Thank you for the dono, bro. But I also don't like you because you said you hate Spider-Man, and I cannot vibe with that. So I'm not gonna say leave, but like, you know, PC did nothing wrong.
I'm sure we're about to see some more cheating in action. So Soul, I could not condone this.
There's nothing to be said. playerzero is an excellent player, and he plays fair every time. And he does what he does, man. He be shaking and baking, bro. That's all he do, bro.
Plays fair, really. I guess we're about to see.
All right, roll the clip.
Okay, so a pretty nice draw for Salad here. 2 of the Elect Pulses, a Boomer, the Ground Man SP, and 2 Wind Racks. So well, likely. Okay, yeah, going. Since this is a Falls-Are matchup, no SoulXCross to worry about, so can just go ahead and use this Ground Man. And it looks like not taking the full cost. Interesting.
I think not taking the full cost is very interesting here. We didn't see a Dust Cross turn 1, probably because
there's another turn 1 barrier 200 and bug fix from playerzero.
Yeah, he drew those. That's it. That's what his deck does. He draws his chips, you know? You draw. Wow. And nice. The procs came through for PZ as well. Was able to get a solid 50 damage in as well. Like, amazing turn 1.
There's the Destroy Pulse.
Who's seeing now? Who's seeing now? Wow. So Salad drawing a PA turn 2, you know what I'm saying? But PZ's the villain, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Maybe they're both villains.
Oh, so true. So,
on grass. Yeah, so now he's starting grass field, and he just gets this free 480 damage.
It was all according to plan. He knew that Salad was going to take the full cost in this turn. Wanted to get some value out of it. It was an excellent turn. I'm dying right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Just unbelievable, a truly shocking display. I am just appalled right now.
Salad has Life Aura in him. You see, she's killing. She's killing. Life Aura. She's gonna get Charlie out here just doing some damage, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's good.
She still has this warp stuff to deal with, though.
Salad still hasn't drawn the bug fix, by the way. She's just,
yeah,
it's something there.
Yeah, but she at least doesn't have the cust bug. Okay, so both players going ahead using Life Aura here.
Our boy Charlie just coming out to say hi, of course. What's good, Charlie? Look at this. Look at this hand. Tell me this isn't cheap, right? We're not only are we in fast gauge, but we have the wind rack into PA into wind rack. Like, we have all the answers in hand.
I feel like in this case, you'd almost rather do wind rack into PA, but the Salad still being very patient here. Yeah, because playerzero still has the trap up. Oh, wow. Oh, you see, oh no, he stood on the hole. Oof. Because the wind rack pushed him back. Okay. Oh, wow, but now he just, of course, has the erase man here.
Oh, plus the value into the immediate knuckle. What's that?
How many hits was that?
6 hits? Not bad, not bad. That's average. That's average hits.
No, the average in the court is like 4 or 5, not 6. I mean, it's not like 8 hits or something, but like, come on. Oh, but they just wanted to destroy falls. Okay.
Yeah, this is to deal with the trap that playerzero elaborately set up.
Kill Soul, yeah. Soul, do I have to 10-1 you again?
What are you talking about? Oh, you see, Entitas,
okay,
confirmed.
Destroy falls.
Yeah, on Tomahawk. So going into game 2.
And you're telling me this man is not a cheater. What was that, dude?
It was Prix, bro. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you, bro? What do you want me to say here? I don't understand, bro. He effectively used his chips.
This is literally I have. Oh my god! And now he blocks the ground, man.
Oh yeah, of course.
Falchi and Beta in chat. Meringue.
All right. Okay, so Sal's gonna get value here, right? We're gonna dust dig. Look at that. Look, got the race man. Gonna go ahead and decross player 0 here. It's good. She got a good hand. It's looking real nice. Oh, it looks like she's going double fast guys. But that's fine. That's fine because she could chip charge one of them for defense. You know what I'm saying? In fact, she still has her first barrier. No damage so far. It's looking really good to be Salad right now. It's looking really good. Falchion with the party like your light points is 1999. I understand the reference. Very good song. That was in Twitch chat. Okay, panel grab. You see, look, playerzero's playing fair. Like, he sees. You see, he went for the Sonic Slash. He didn't even go for the double life sword. You know. Life aura. There you go.
Another turn 2 meteor knuckle. By the way.
Dodge the wind rack.
Okay, but there is that destroy pulse in hand.
Look, Salah's playing out of her mind right now. Got the dodge there, bro. Like, fast gauge. Oh, that was really smart. All right, yeah. Life 4 don't even matter anymore.
Life 4 don't even matter anymore. What are you talking about?
Look, it's fine. See, the turn's about to end.
Yeah, see, there's the machine gun. So Salad now loses her dust. It has still never gotten bug fix.
Oh wait, we have everything in hand. We have the wind rack, the program advance. Look, we're good. We're Gucci. See Salad and the Judgment. You see, we're good. Oh. See, Judgment connects and gets everybody. Nice. Excellent play. He just dodged that. Is he not getting hit by that?
No, I think I think that's gonna hit him. I think that's confirmed.
That's a hit, right?
Yeah. That should be a confirm.
That's a confirm. Yeah. Very nice. See, damage. There you go. Boom. And HP recover. Look, Salad is fine. Salad dodging. Oh, you wasn't dodging that bubble wrap. I wasn't dodging that bubble wrap. I don't think anyone was dodging that bubble wrap. Like
bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Bubble star. No one was dodging that. Listen.
Okay, and there is that bug fix. Okay, so yeah, Salad is actually in a pretty good spot here.
You see what I'm saying? 13 got the life lead. Salad looking good right now. You agree?
Playerzero just hasn't turned on the cheats yet. So
look at this. Oh, the decross. But the anti-navi, look. And we're gonna get damage out of this too. Charge shot is locked and ready. Gonna get that sweet, juicy 50 damage in there with the step up and the bop. With the step up and the bop. I guess we're just not gonna do it. It's fine. It's a no mix-up, bro. Yo, how many turns until Sally got her bug fix though? That's crazy. 6 turns to get bug fix?
I mean, she lost dust and wasn't like, okay, the Magnum here. This is actually very good. Good having this.
How did he know? He's blind. How did he know to hit center like that, bro?
I mean, you can still see your Magnum's cursor when you're blind, Soul.
But he doesn't know where the opponent is. He just went for the center. He was like, all right, I know you're over here. You're gonna be trapped. It is what it is.
I mean, yeah, because it's either you hit them or you trap them.
Oh, sure.
Or both. Yeah, always go. Oh no, but he gets the Element Man Elect instead of Element Man Grass. And both players are in Ground Cross here. Ooh, but there's that hub batch. And so playerzero actually has used quite a few of his resources here. Like the M Knuckle's gone, the Element Man's gone. I'm not like the Magnum's gone, so I'm not sure how much he has left. But you can never count either of these players out of a match. Oh yeah, see there's the uninstall Elect Dragon to clear that entire rest of that sank, see? Ooh, and that's actually very unfortunate because I think that that uninstall was after Salad had already used hub batch.
All right, area grab. Just this one will come down, and she got playerzero dodges. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, he doesn't have a hub batch or anything though, so he actually will have to deal with these cracks.
Oh, all out of chips and 1300 HP to go through? Woo!
I think this, it looks like this game might be going to damage judge.
You know, honestly, I think playerzero still has a lot of chips, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like he does. Maybe not a lot, but I definitely feel like he's holding on to some.
Oh,
wow.
Now I'm going to the Neo variable, but yeah, it's tough to get it when it's tough to get it when Cust opens in the middle of it.
Yeah, Beast over there. Just... Okay, and there it is. Time to see who got the damage judge. Oh, peasy.
Wow, so if Salad got the Neo Very Sonic Boom, that would have been the difference.
It definitely would have. That hit would have actually won her the game and gone to game 3. Very close match. Very close match.
Yeah, there wasn't quite as much illegal activity in that match as I was expecting.
There you go. You see, PC played well. Good job, PC. Good job.
Yeah, I'd say overall they both played pretty well with just a couple minor misplays. But yeah, that was definitely a well played match. And I guess we'll see if there's a run back in Top Cut.
I will say, whenever Salad plays bug fix builds, it always seems like she doesn't get them no sooner than turn 6. Like,
yeah. Meanwhile, playerzero just always has it turn 1.
I think playerzero puts all those chips at the very top of his folder, so that way the algorithm suits him better.
Yeah, but it's still like, I mean, Salad put her bugs fix at the top too, and it's only like a 15% higher chance, I think.
I'm not sure where she puts it. I do know she said earlier that she puts the tagged elect pulses are up top. Yeah, she doesn't play bug fix at top usually. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, they were at the back too, as a matter of fact. Yeah, she had to dig for destroy pulse. What is that luck? That's really bad luck. Either way, excellent game to both players. Y'all played your hearts out. It was a good match. But it's time to move on to the next round, which will be ChinaTV versus Marvino.
Yeah, Marvino, formerly known as Meta Wolfie. And yeah, so Marvino is rocking the chip shuffle, the chip shuffle bug rise sword. So yeah, so we've got the chip shuffle bug rise sword. We've got the so obviously to go with the BRS 5 area grabs, because why would you use BRS with less than 5 grabs?
Absolutely. It's also chip shuffle and bug register are not something you see super often here. Definitely interesting combination. One of Gregar's least used chips, but still really good. We saw it win or actually get top 8 twice with Honor Knight at the helm with a completely different build, but chip shuffle here should circumvent the slowness and the ability to get it earlier, which is going to be pretty interesting. I kind of wish that charge was somehow worked into this build. But unfortunately, I guess Marvino just didn't have the ability to get that charge in there. Plus, Bug Riser sort of changes your charge time anyway, because it's fixed charge time on the bug chips or the bug death chips. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he does have the 4 attack plus 1s and speed max though, so he can actually go for Buster Bug.
I do think that's an excellent part of strategies too. And of course, you still have a decent amount of HP with the 1500 instead of the lower 1400. So that should definitely help out a little bit here. I do love the choices of going for the Element Man trio here. Not as many E-code chips, but we do see some extra splash coming out of the G-code side with Uninstall and Machine Gun 2G, as opposed to playing Machine Gun Star, which is interesting. One little more bite in that punch as he goes for the uninstall plays there.
Yeah, BRS is always a pretty fun build. It's definitely it's a lot easier to use in stuff like All Stars, but it can still work in Standard as well. So we're gonna see how Marvino puts it to use.
For sure. Meanwhile, ChinaTV over here playing a nice assortment of codes here with the Grab Revenge Q, Gundel Cell Q, and the Colonel Force Q for the Gundel Force combo, of course. I do gotta say, I love Roll 3. It's a very, very powerful battle chip that allows you to not only deal a significant amount of damage, but also get a lot of that HP back. There is double point in folder 2 alongside attack plus 30, so the potential to get a very big heal while doing some really nice damage is quite high, as well as the opportunity to maybe go for something like a full synchro roll 3 with some of those boosts. It's gonna be a mix-up for sure.
Yeah, it's actually, looking at their cuss, they're rocking the folder pack 1. This is actually kind of similar to the Nugget cuss, only it's got the folder pack 1 instead of beat. So instead of taking away one of the opponent's navies, you have an extra navi for yourself.
Yeah, this build is actually really strong. I actually play it with my decode for Falzar. Very nice.
Yeah, folder pack 1 is definitely actually kind of a underrated NCP. Like, as we can see here, it actually does fit very nicely with super armor. It also can even fit well on the side with Tango. And yeah, it's just it's not bad. It gives you that extra cost plus 1 and extra mega chip. So yeah, we can see that's how ChinaTV, they've got the roll, the Element Man SP, the Erase Man SP, even a Judge Man SP. They're not running Erase Man Star or Element Man Star, which is kind of interesting, because those are usually the 2 of the 3 staples. They're running the SP versions instead.
I definitely like going for the SP versions instead, simply because you want that boost in damage, right? It is interesting. I mean, I like that Judgment SP at least has Justice 1 and Recover 300s on code to go alongside it. But the rest of the build is pretty much utility. So we're going to see how well they use the utility in their folder to play defense and offense at the same time. A lot of charge shots are going to be coming up from China here.
Yeah, this should be a pretty interesting match. This sort of, this Gregor, I guess, SP Navi parade against the Chip Shuffle Bug Rise Sword.
All right, that being said, the combatants are set, and now it's time to see who would win in a net battle. Okay, right away, we do see Life Aura in hand for ChinaTV here. Really nice, actually, to open up Life Aura in most games, but it does give your opponent the opportunity to just try to find that win chip earlier on and just go for it to clear Life Aura pretty easily. But the turn one, no one really expects it right away, right?
Yeah, because it's not that you don't expect the turn one Life Aura, it's that it's very risky to like bring, like especially as Gregor, it's very risky to like play against the turn one Life Aura, because if you like use a wind rack and they don't have the turn one Life Aura, then you just wasted a extremely valuable wind rack.
Yes, yes.
So
it always feels like you're forced to react as the Gregor player when it comes to the Life Aura matchup. But at the same time, how else can you really do it? It's not like we have Tengu on command or something, or we can go into Tengu to prevent that turn Life Aura that comes out or something like that. We got to kind of deal with it as we do. Or you can go into Beast Out earlier on in the match, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this full cast, actually.
That actually is part of why I like the Bros so much as Gregor, because it's not ideal. Like, you'd rather not have to do it, but they both do well over 200 base damage. So they can be used to break a Life Aura if you don't have any wind racks or anything. And of course, Marvino does have that Element Man SP, which can also clear out Life Aura. But definitely going into Charge Cross here too. Charge Cross can be extremely strong with Chip Shuffle. Oh wow!
Oh, Bug Fix! Excuse me, Bug Riser Sword comes out.
I mean, I'm not gonna say this early gig is cheating. He does have Chip Shuffle.
So true, so true.
Wow, the Judgment. Oh, but so no book. Yeah, he got the Warp Step forward.
Nice.
Oh no, why did you step back?
There's the area guy coming. There it is, okay. That's why. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Gonna go ahead and get these charge shots down. Oh, that's so much damage. Woo!
Yeah, the thing about a BRS is it only takes like 2 seconds to charge. It only takes 120 frames, so it is a much faster charge time than BDT. That's the big advantage of BRS. And so yeah, we can see that it is actually a very high DPS once it's set up. I mean, yeah, first we saw a Big Hook in the first match putting in work, and now we're seeing BRS. Like, these other Gregor Gigas aren't useless.
Okay, going and locking in the grab revenge here. Gonna try to get these panels back. Judgment will come out.
And so that hole is actually very useful for Marvino because yeah, the hole with no air shoes, it stopped him from getting pushed back.
Oh, nice. Fanfare coming down here. Oh, counter hit. Very nice. Cool.
Yeah, but as we can see, actually, the hitbox for the BRS still came out. So even though he got counter hit, Marvino still got the the 200 damage there.
Waiting here is actually the most optimal play for China because, yeah, you can try to get damage done and you are down on damage, so to speak, but think of the converse thing. If I step back and Marvino reads that and I take 200 there, I'm down even more HP, right? You want to kind of conserve your HP as much as possible when you don't need to spend it, right? And this way, you force your opponent to have to step back or have an answer in order to go ahead and get that charge shot damage, which creates this standstill situation.
Yeah, for sure. It's very good to just camp on the panel. And as we can see, they have in their hand the attack plus 30 Gundel Force, which I mean that would pretty much be lethal. But the problem is they don't have a Wind Rack in hand. So if they went for the attack plus 30 Gundel Force and Marvino used Life Aura, it would completely block it. So ChinaTV is being patient here and I guess waiting until they get a Wind Rack to go for it.
All right. Marvino really thinking out this play here. He knows that he needs to gain area in order to keep this area and maintain DPS with this charge shot, right? Because if he steps back, he's going to lose pretty much all of that. Or he can go for something like, oh no, this is it. He's going to have to deal with this. Invisible does come down. Element Man SP in hand for China. Goes for an Invisible TFC. Very nice.
I'm not sure China TFC could have TFC'd the Element Man, because if you freeze them with Element Man, it actually, if you get the Element Man freeze on an Invis TFC, it actually, unlike Erase Man and Judge Man, the freeze, like, it somehow cancels the Invis. Oh wow, and the anti-navi to block the Element Man and keep their Electros.
Right now, China is down on HP, but man, they are playing this very well. Oh, the Beast Charge, that was scary. That was so scary.
And there is the Winderack. So yeah, we can see this attack plus 30 Gundel Force. You don't see that too often, but because having both the Gundel Soul and attack plus 30 is quite a lot. But yeah, if this connects, like, that's it. Like, that is so much damage.
All right, this is it. Is this Life Aura does come up, but the Wind Rack was used. Anti-damage comes down. Oh, he steps over. But it doesn't matter. Wow, the attack plus 30 was more than enough to get the kill here on the soldiers alone.
Yeah, and actually, based on the color of that Gundel Soul, it looks like ChinaTV is inside. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I wonder if that Gundel Soul would only have 50% power. But yeah, so ChinaTV takes game one with the Q-Force. BRS did put in a lot of work, but in the end, Q-Force still clutched it. Oh wow, is that a turn 1 BRS?
That's definitely a turn 1 BRS. Thanks to that chip shuffle here, gonna go ahead and draw that nice and early and proceed with the game plan of pressuring the opponent with area. The problem here is we do see these volcano panels here. Marvino's gonna have to play around them or even use Element Man or one of his many Element Man to change it to Harass in order to not take too much damage from volcano panels. That would probably be the best case scenario.
Yeah, the thing about chip shuffle is with you can get your Giga on turn 1 with it, so that's actually the only one way to get a Giga on turn 1. Oh wow, and now Life Aura. So yeah, the Life Aura will of course stop those volcano panels. No, yeah, Marvino's not a villain at all. This guy, Marvino's a hero.
Absolutely. First of all, chip shuffle within itself is a huge disadvantage in some ways. because you lack shoes, you lack basically the general good Navicuss parts that Greygard would usually want to see played, right? But you now have the ability to get through your deck and see chips earlier than you ever would, especially turn 1 Gigas, as we just saw. It's a massive trade-off for momentum.
Yeah, chip shuffle is definitely a kind of high risk, high reward, but the problem is the reward from it usually ends up not being worth how much you have to give up to get it, at least in standard. It's definitely a lot more common in mod cards with Searchman, but mod cards isn't real.
Mod cards is decently real.
No, I shouldn't have even brought it up. I don't even know what that is. Oh wow, yeah, ChinaTV gets the buffered step forward, and that will deny. And it looks like Marvino already used their bug fix, so they no longer have that warp step.
Oh, that's a lot of damage that turn. Sheesh. You see, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Having to deal with these volcano panels that don't cause flashing, by the way, which adds to the threat level that these panels present. But also taking the damage from these charge shots by China's SoulXCross. And of course, throwing in the machine gun there for that extra value damage. I mean, it's only machine gun, what, 1? But still, yeah, you're taking all this damage and walking back into volcano panels to take more damage. It's just a lot of pressure.
Why are they using the double point after roll? Okay, there you go.
There you go. Thank you, Symes.
Those the volcano panels can definitely be pretty funny sometimes. I wish there was a way that we could actually make them.
Oh, actually, I do see in YouTube chat Derek Leland talking about how Bug-Right Sword isn't as high DPS as Slash. Dude, I think you're bugging, bro. Hold on, back row fanfare. I'm sorry, bro. That's a GG. We thinking about round 3. Anyway.
They do have these recovs.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, so the thing about Slash is it has a much faster charge time than BRS, but it causes flashing. So with Slash, it ends up like BRS's charge is nice because it actually takes as long as flashing lasts.
Right. So by the time they're done flashing, you are for sure gonna go ahead and throw out another blade. Slash, there is a small mind game where you have to time it because that speed of the charge is so fast. So there's very much margin for error. In fact, in the last couple of matches, we did see Slashes thrown out and missing because they didn't properly time them, right? Furthermore, it's 200 damage versus the 160, and it can't be taken away. SoulXCross can be decrossed by a myriad of things like Meteor Knuckle, etc., etc. Why are we chip charging to 300 HP? Oh, okay, what's that? Okay, what's that? Don't scare me like that.
Something that did happen on the last turn I want to point out is ChinaTV did not get to use their double point roll because it looks like Marvino used anti. Oh wow!
Oh my!
That was rude.
Marvino.
Yo, that was the charge, finishing them off with a charge piece charge. That was uncalled for.
Bro, you could have just P-shot at him, bro. You didn't have to do all that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Marvino's a hero. When's the last time you've seen a kill with charge piece charge? Like, what a hero.
So true. So true. So true. Kind of taking a little more time to kind of plan this turn out. I do like the idea of going for area gap to go against this turn 1 area grab that you pretty much know is coming at this point. Oh, no chance to use the anti-navi drop, though. Now you're forced into a position, and I really hate this position, right? Do I keep my anti-navi? Do I still play defensively into the next turn? Or do I go ahead and accelerate into the next few chips in my folder? And it's interesting because you know your opponent's playing chip shuffle. There is a chance that not only will the bug rise sword be in hand, but also an area grab and a panel grab, and anti-navi is not going to protect you from that. But you know what is going to protect you is this here area grab, alongside, if possible, the grab revenge that you can use to help circumvent the area grabs your opponent's throwing down. Oh, they opt to get the... And there it is. There it is, bro. And show me the area grab. Show me the area grab. Oh, no, erase man. Oh, okay, anti-navi. That's nice. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm tripping. There you go. Whew, that scared me for a minute. I thought there was another one here. There it is, area grab. And now this is what it doesn't protect you from.
Yeah, but we are actually still in normal gauge here. ChinaTV very
Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't think they have any. I don't think ChinaTV has anything in their folder that can deal with that. They don't have a blast or Tengu.
They have Tengu. They do have Tengu.
Oh, they do have Tengu. What's that Navi? They have
Tengu, Judge Man, Erase Man, Element Man, and Roll.
Tengu Man would. That's yet another reason why Tengu Man is actually Tengu Man and Blast Man are very good.
Oh, Sawa says Slash Beast can also pop it if you get that range. Excuse me. If you get the range on that, excuse me.
Yeah, I think that would rely on the... Well, maybe it would target that folder, but... Yeah, we haven't seen that fanfare very much lately, but yeah, back row fanfare is still very much a threat.
And there is the showcase of having the grab revenge in hand, because, oh, excuse me, not the grab revenge, the warp step, because now Marvino was able to step up and do some nice damage no matter where you are. Oh, but the area grab comes down very nice. And a holy panel too. Oh man, there's no escape.
Yeah, it's definitely, you definitely see a lot more Gregors running holy panel now, and it is it already saved ChinaTV about 200 damage, so already getting some value from that.
Absolutely.
And they could go for the holy aura here too. And so they'll, if Marvino doesn't have any wind racks, yeah, the holy aura can holy Gregor, yeah. All the Gregors started going to church.
That's so true. Yeah, we go to church. Let me stop. Oh man. Okay, but this isn't gonna be in play for much longer, right? Marvino plays 3 copies of Element Man. We're gonna see a panel change. Maybe it'll be ice by the time this next turn comes around, so.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure how long, I'm not sure, because yeah, if Marvino has either anything to deal with the life aura or anything to deal with the, like if he has something to deal with the holy panel, then BRS will of course just break the life aura.
Just testing my current skills in YouTube chat goes ahead and said, would Bug Riser Sword be more viable if it did 400 damage? And my Alright, it's already viable, which is the problem, right? It's just a specific build.
Viable's a little bit of a stretch, but like, yeah, it's not bad. If it's at 400 damage, it would need to have at least as long of a charge time as PDT, right?
Right.
400 damage with the 120 frame charge would be kind of nuts.
Yeah, that would be a little too worth, you know what I'm saying? I think it would make this chip shuffle build even better. Valid in Twitch chat is bringing up an alternative plan for the chip and is saying if it didn't cause flashing, I think it would be very good already for tempo. And Dust would remove it. That would be pretty interesting if you decided to remove flashing from the chip instead. That's very scary, actually.
That's basically what a Tomahawk man already does in like navies, which is pretty ridiculous.
There's Life Aura. Holy Aura is in place now. Now, if Element Man SP is in hand, we deal with the panel and we all... Oh, okay, we got the EX instead.
Yep. And yeah, so no more Holy Auras. Yeah, this is pretty rough now for ChinaTV.
Nice. Judgment is in hand, but you're not going to be able to get these panels back because why would Marvino step back? Unless he has another area grab in his hand either way, so... Yeah, this is yikes.
Thiago and Twitch chat, if BRS paralyzed, it would be viable. Okay, so now you can just walk magic, but...
Alright. Yes, let's give it... let's give the sword paralysis.
Yo, BDT has it, why can't BRS?
You know what? So true, Symes. So true. Like, why can't Gregor have the nice paralysis on their Giga, right?
Yeah, I mean, we even have we're the electric version. We have electric. Yes. No, yeah, Thiago is right.
I agree. You know what? Thiago's big brain. Galaxy brain even.
But this could be a pretty rough turn for ChinaTV. I mean, BRS looks like it's about to win this game. It's looking plenty viable. Although this is actually suddenly the... Ooh, now Marvino.
Now I am the holy one. Indeed. Oh, the thunder will crack the panels. Now you're in here with me, cuz I don't need an area grab.
Well,
I'm just gonna touch you up.
The fanfare does eventually self-destruct. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this isn't bad. But the entire back row was just obliterated. So this is not going to do nearly as much damage as you would want it to.
Yeah, I mean we are in slow gauge though, so those panels should get fixed by the end of this turn. They don't have the attack plus 30 for this Q force here.
But is it telegraphed, right? Will Marvino have the answer to this? That's the question we're dealing with.
Yeah, is our hero Marvino about to fall? We can only hope not.
Oh my gosh. Neryth in Twitch chat. If Bug Riser's sword was just Neo variable, it would be viable too. Shaking my head.
What if Bug Riser's sword was like Muramasa and did damage equal to the amount of HP you lost?
The lack of shoes is really hurting ChinaTV with these conversions on the Curl Force here. Oh,
why no anti-damage DFC?
Yeah, that was something you definitely need to do.
And yeah, it looks like the DRS.
You see, look at that. After Element Man SP, he started charging immediately. And by the time your flashing was up, there's a Bug Riser sword coming at you, bro.
Yeah?
What do you do about that? Very well played. Very well played to both players. China actually tried to play his outs as best as he possibly could. Played well, too.
Yeah, definitely. They were able to... They had to go up against this back column fanfare, which is always rough. And yeah, they outlived the fanfare, which against slow gauge BRS is already pretty impressive.
In YouTube chat, Snowfire Blue says, I would love to see what Gregor builds could do with that extra freedom in the cusp. And I gotta tell you, especially starting up as a newer player, it's easy to think, oh, Falzar is really powerful. They can have chip hand control and they can draw the... No. It's actually Gregor that you have to be afraid of. And if you were to give Gregar the freedom and cust, or the ability to just go into, like, I don't know, heat cross and get float shoes, even that alone would be crazy for Gregar players, right? Like, they do so much DPS with just the kit of a cross and a beast out that to give them the ability to combo with chips in hand freely, it would be way too much to deal with for a Falzar player. Falzar player, it's really big brained to play Falzar, right? It might look like, yeah, they can just put all this, they can just put on like all this damage or whatever, but they have to spend so many resources to do that. They need Tengu. They need Dust, because if they did not have those, Gregar would definitely be the superior version, like without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely both versions are very strong. It's still we'd still all consider it about pretty much equal. Honestly, I want to play more All Stars, because I think All Stars has a lot of unexplored potential.
I think All Stars format is very interesting. It's very big brained, right? Because you have the ability to control what your build is doing and what crosses can help bolster that strategy that you're coming up with, right? And I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw BRS with Chip Shuffle. All Stars lets you do a Dust Egg BRS, so, and that's only like, there's a lot more you can do in All Stars. But yeah, both Gregor and Falls are definitely both very strong. It's not like BN 4 and 5 where there's just like one version that's clearly better.
In YouTube chat, ChinaTV says, I wish I could play Falzar, but my brain will never function for it, so I'm sticking with Gregar. And it's easy to assume that at first, right? I strongly encourage players to play both versions. Yeah, I joke about playing Gregar, and I do love the Gregar crosses, and I do love playing Gregar. But play both versions and get a feel of both versions. Understand the toolkits of both and play, right? Within doing that, you'll become more comfortable. And that's what you're not really looking for wins earlier on, right? And of course, I hate losing. We all hate losing. Oh, yeah, sure. But we really want to build confidence, and we want to build understanding. We want to learn, right? You want to learn how things work and what they do and how to combat against those things, right? And that's why I think it's just play it, right? You might think that you're not ready to play it, but just play it. Get that understanding, build that IQ, build that rapport.
Yeah, definitely for me, it was actually the opposite. I started out as a Falzar main, and it took me like 2 years before I was able to, I guess, get good with Gregor.
Mhm.
Like, for the longest time,
Mhm.
I had no idea what I was doing with Gregor. And
I honestly, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I was only good with Falzar, but now it's pretty much the opposite. I've pretty much switched to Gregor. So I still like to bring out the bird sometimes, but yeah, it's definitely good to be able to play both.
Yes.
Yep, they're both they're very different, but they're both
Yes.
equally good.
Oh, in Twitch chat, I believe Lucky Typhlosion has asked if I made a reverse weaknesses All Stars 42.
Replying to this.
You got it. So anyway, like I was saying, I feel like okay, this happens to me too. Very early on, extremely early on, I was playing Gregar for a long time. I was playing a lot of Gregar. And you know what? It took me a while to be like, okay, I'm going to play Falzar, right? I'm going to try this out. And honestly, it really clicked. It clicked better for me to play with the Falzar build than it did with Gregar. And I was seeing a little bit more success playing Falzar. I found it really fun to play. I have my biases, of course. I do like Gregar version crosses. I like the DPS function of it. But there's just something about Falzar that you kind of just get into the groove with, especially if you're more into the folder building aspect. Like, yeah, Gregar can chip combo, but it's a little more dependent on how you draw and how you play, right? Whereas Falzar, you can like, okay, I don't need these recover 300s right now. Let me push them back. Let me draw some more outs, see what I can do with these, right? And kind of fix my hand, and I actually started to really enjoy playing Falzar. And I do play both versions now regularly. I will still play F Code more in like Rhaegar, of course. But the F Code, like when Sally gave me her build for F Code in Falzar, it felt so good to play. I wasn't getting the bonus and damage for the cursor chips like I would in Rhaegar. But the way Falzar plays the folder is not only different, it's like it's more methodical, right? The way you play it out, it just feels better to me. So it's like, yeah, just try out both versions. You don't know what you'll find out. You don't know how you'll feel, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Most codes with only a very few number of exceptions are viable on both versions. Like you're probably
Absolutely.
not gonna do a I code Gregar or Q code Falzar, but apart from that, yeah, you could pretty much experiment with anything. But I think with that, that's actually gonna be it for us on commentary today.
Thanks for being here, Symes. It's always a pleasure casting with you.
Yeah, definitely. Especially that playerzero versus salad match. There's definitely no shenanigans that happened during that. That was definitely all completely unbiased. No bias
Yeah,
here.
for sure. No, none. Ever. None. No.
But yeah, yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun casting with you again, Soul, as always. So I think hopping on will be the Encode combo, Nonstopmop and Neryth.
I think what's going to happen now is first we're going to have Nonstopmop joining, and then Neryth might be joining on later in the stream. But for now,
Oh,
think
okay. So yeah, so it's gonna be Soul. Soul is gonna stay on, and Nonstopmop will be jumping on.
yeah. So thank you again for casting today, Symes, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully I should be back on. If not next week, then definitely for the Talk Cut streams. And yeah, take care.
Welcome, Nonstopmop.
Hello, I am here now.
Hello, I am here. I'm SoulXCross.
Excuse you, that's here?
Oh, I'm so. Oh, wow. I didn't mean that.
Wow.
Oh,
I can't believe you ruined my.
What?
Wow, I can't believe you did this. playerzero has been training you for this for so long, and you messed it up.
Reverse this on me. So anyway, how are you, Nonstop?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. How about you? How you been?
I'm alive, you know. I'm here and stuff. Yeah, man. Oh no, no! Neryth in Twitch chat. SoulXCross is grade this stream. F. No, I mean, wait. No, I want this because F code and F code has base. So he's saying I'm base, which means base is like an S tier Navi. So this actually means S. I'm winning. That means I'm winning. All right, thank you, Neryth. I appreciate it.
All right, and with that rating, we'll head into setups for our next match with Joe Java vs Rad Hatter.
All right, here we are with Joe Java versus Rad Hatter. Rad for short. And both players are playing very optimal and very amazing strategies here. I love the chips in both players' folders. We have G and H code on one side and W code on the other. And it feels like this is going to be a very solid match. Probably the best match on stream so far.
Wait, is that, is that, you being honest? Why do you feel...
Like, mm-hmm.
Can I ask why you feel that?
I just feel it. Like they're both really good players. They're coming up. It's Gregor versus Gregor. It looks like it's going to be a very optimal match.
Okay. I mean, I can't deny it. I can't see reason to doubt it. So I mean, maybe it's right.
You know, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, both sides seem to have pretty good folders. I mean,
yes.
Well, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling. Like, I just think it's gonna be a good match.
All right, cool. So I've noticed there are why are you laughing? Oh, I see. Oh my god, I see it now. Oh yeah. This is why you're so hyped. I see. Okay.
What do you mean? Yes.
Oh no, it's just a single F code chip in here for both sides.
I mean,
I just sort of noticed it. I don't know. It's no bias, of course.
No.
Yeah, it's very clear. No. So something I noticed about Joe Java's folder that there's I found it kind of interesting that they put in Aqua Dragons along with Heat SP. I wonder what the goal of that was.
I think it's interesting. I really like Heat SP as a chip. I do think it's underrated. Aqua Dragon is also interesting. Versus other Gregor matchups, you're going to be able to kind of scare them out of using Charge Cross or kind of scare them out of using Heat Cross. And believe it or not, Gregor players tend to use those crosses very often. So having some of that there is pretty good. I'm not sure why we went with H. There is the potential to... Oh, wait, no. They're just playing all the dragons. Oh, not all the dragons.
Yeah. I think the goal is... Well, wait. Is there...
Yeah, they don't have lightning.
Oh, there's no elect. But I think the goal was to use the elect swords, I guess? I mean, element swords, sorry. In U code. I don't know if they're only in U code, though. I'm surprised it's in U, actually.
It could be taking on the same turn as Life Aura. Yeah, the codes are very interesting here. Not sure what the plan was.
There's a Gug in the middle there. Yeah.
I like the Gug.
It's like it's like drinking something almost.
I wasn't thinking about it, and then you said it, and now it's meant free in my head. And I can't.
Well, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if it's all. I think Aqua Dragon, the ice panels are probably the worst to have, especially for a Gregor player without float cheese. So it could be interesting to see how that actually plays out.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, they're trying to play into Element Sword, just get some value out of that with changing the panel types. Of course, it will deny the usages of like Sanctuary, for instance. So there is definitely value in these cheaps here. I don't see uninstall, even though we do have 2 copies of Machine Gun 2 and the Heat Dragon G's here. We also don't see the Ground Man. I think Ground Man would have been a little bit better here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, uninstall is here. Okay, there's the uninstall. I found it. So they do have uninstall here. I definitely would have went Ground Man. But I still think it's a pretty solid folder. We've seen Rad Hatter on stream already, and Rad has a really solid build going for himself right here. Again, as earlier, I really wish that they did bring uninstall of their own, because now we're going to see how he has to react and deal with a Gregor that does have shoes, right? So it's going to be really interesting in seeing how Rad Hatter combats that. kind of dynamic without having an answer for it himself. Especially since base now will basically not hit on those get-ins, and it's going to be a little more awkward for him.
Oh, yeah. I kind of don't like that he's using get-in and base together. Well, actually, wait.
It's usually good.
Right. Get in base without uninstall, at least.
Yes.
Yeah, I see your point now here. Because now, if base is used and there's get-in's been used, Joe Java, can just stand over holes and the Buster Rake will not actually land. Also, we got a donation from T James 95. There's no message, but it is $75. Wow, it's a lot. Thank you very much.
It's extremely cool to see some of these donations, man. We really thank everyone watching right now. Let's take a little step back and thank everyone who's actually come here to watch us today and watch these games with us. We enjoy it as casters and crew from the N1GP, and of course, I know that everyone watching loves it, but this community isn't here without you guys, and we greatly appreciate your being a part of the community.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's honestly, that's insane. $75 is a lot. Like,
yeah, out the
quick. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much to everyone.
All right. That being said, do you feel like you have anything else that you want to cover for the folders?
I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's get into the match.
And right away, area grab with the uninstall in hand. I really like to see this. I do think it's interesting not going for it right away.
Yeah, I think if I were in Java's shoes, I might have considered it. It's real juicy, especially on a dragon, which is really hard to react against.
I feel like, well, maybe it's the right call, right? Sometimes I don't like bringing uninstall turn one either because it really hurts when it just misses, right? And what if they bring defense turn one? You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens so often where you'll see the light forward turn one, but you never know, right? Or to bring the barrier 200 turn one and you never know. So maybe going this way was better here. We get to get ice panels on the field, which will prevent movement from the opponent, at least hitting center. I think it's the right call.
Okay, so actually, the fact that Joe Java also has Rush in the cusp, that means that the only possible way... Ooh, that's nice. I just wanted to say that the only possible way for Joe Java to actually dodge the... Well, not only possible way, but... Okay, never mind. I think that was why. Okay. Yeah, Red Hatter only brought one area. Joe Java had a pretty solid chance of landing it. Wow, interesting. Going for the paralysis first. That should really help land it.
I think here, I would also go slash because I don't have area, right? And I really want to scare my opponent from pressing forward. It's a little risky, right? There is not a lot. Actually, there is none. There's no breaking chips in Rad's folder, so I really feel like that's what I would have done here. Oh, the movement! That's excellent! Oh, but the uninstall isn't on that. It's actually on the back, and he gets to confirm anyway. Gundel cell is prevented. I think Rad actually forgot that Air Shoes was in play here.
Well, Joe Java was also in back row when Geddon was used. That I don't think they had a chance of landing. Also, I kind of noticed. I noticed the mock gun has the same animation for the hits as base rake. Is mock gun just a better base rake? Have you noticed that? It goes over holes. Have you noticed?
In 4.5?
No, in this game, mock gun. It goes over holes, but it has the same animation. It's just a better base rate.
Yes, it's true. It's very true.
And they should be cursor element and go over holes. Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No one would ever play Dust. That would be so crazy, yo. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we might see baseline here though on this turn.
The thing I don't like about early base is that your opponent is gonna be able. Oh, okay, there's no recover 300s here, right? But if they're not free for a late game base, like imagine being at the 400, 420 range, and you know your opponent still has base. That is so scary to think about.
Oh, but well, I don't know. Because either way, you've landed the damage, like, regardless.
Yeah.
You need to get the hits you need to get the hits in anyways. So, oh. I don't think these grass panels are going to stay for that element card.
No, I don't think so either. They'd have to position the fire first.
Oh, you mean like if it only burns some of the grass panels? Oh, going to heat. Oh wait, oh no, this is good damage. Oh right, but wait, Rad Hatter can't stand in holes.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes. That's a lot of damage. It's so close right now. He's out. There it is. Oh, the uninstall. The value.
Uninstall's value is so good sometimes.
So good. So good.
Especially when they bring holes. Or, I mean, especially when they bring shoes of any kind and suddenly
Yes.
no longer have it.
Mm-hmm. You see, I really feel like that uninstall. You see, the thing is, it's clunky, right? Like, this is why I don't play uninstall in F code. It just doesn't feel like enough. But at the same time, Rad Hatter is playing so many chits that make it good, right? Like getting the magnums. I don't really play that in my F build, but here it just makes it even more valuable. Air grab does come down here.
Well, that could have been a removal.
Yeah, really bad.
Trap. Yeah. Oh, this is
Alpha
Dragon. Yeah, decon.
You see, that's that damage I was talking about. Oh, mash! Oh, no, it's gone.
I don't know if it's possible to mash that hard. I think usually you have to be in the middle of an animation first. You know, to try and save it.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. You'd have to be throwing out like Buster or something to try and save it. Mm-hmm.
Or be in the middle of a movement.
Erase Man coming on down here. Gonna try and do some damage. Gets the Judge Man.
That's not... I mean, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's so reactive. TFCing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
All right, you can't charge tackle the boulder anymore now because you will just lose your barrier for no reason.
Sorry, go ahead.
We do see this double machine gun play. Oh, not going into erase cross with it though.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's Joe Java just lost the barrier 200 because of because he charged into the rock. Or they?
You know, I think I would have just stuck the 100. But at the same time, I guess the turn was over. Yeah. Ooh, hey base. Ooh, hello Element Sword.
Oh, we can see it now. Element Sword should land.
I agree with that decision making here.
Oh.
The big brain strat is to wait a little bit. Would you rather have gotten rid of the life orb or do damage? Oh wait, but
there's still a chance. Oh, it's not going on. Oh.
Yeah, there's still a chance.
There's still a chance. Okay.
On the beast charge. Just go for a charge tackle. Oh no, you gotta wait. Oh no, you gave him an out. Oh yeah. We have wind rack though, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Man, if that base rate were cursor,
Yo, don't say that. Stop.
Cursor
Could you
and hit
imagine?
over holes.
Oh my! I don't even care if it hits over holes, right? Like if it didn't even do that and it was just cursor, like you can't even anti-damage that. You just gotta accept it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Never mind. That's true.
Yeah, that's gross.
It does have the same animation though. It really looks like it.
Stray sign in Twitch chat goes, I think base should be wind instead. It's better delete erase cross. oh man, this is better. Symes in Twitch chat. Base should be sword element. Yeah, that's definitely better. I would love
And
that,
it should go
actually.
over holes.
Yes, over holes.
Just for Tengu.
Just for Tengu. Gotta be Tengu. Nice, gonna get area back here, and it's gonna get to push advantage with the area grab of their own. This is looking really tough for Rad here. They're going for the chip charge. Element will disrupt the charge here.
Oh no. I think
Were they flashing? Yeah, they're flashing.
Yeah, still flashing. Unfortunate.
Oh no! No!
Yeah.
That's not what you want to do.
Yeah, definitely wanted to take that one there. I think this is it. Too much of a turn left.
I would have dropped the charge there. Oh, it works out.
Oh, that is.
Dang, GG.
Yeah,
That was tough.
Yeah. I don't think we saw base from Rad Hatter's side, unfortunately. We only saw
No.
it from Joe Java's side.
Yeah, we didn't see it in the previous rounds either with Rad, unfortunately. I wonder if it's just that he's not drawing it, or...
I think it's possible that it's too off code. It's because I think every turn Rad Hatter was bringing multiple chips or constantly chip charging chips.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a close match, though. Very nicely played.
Yeah,
to
very
both players.
close. Very close. Good games.
All right, coming up next, we do have Symes versus Entitas.
How do you pronounce his name? What did you just say?
I say Entitas.
Entitas? Okay, hopefully that's correct.
I don't know if that is. It sounds Spanish to me, so I'm going with Entitas.
Okay. That sounds like a good call. I feel like the other alternatives I tried to think of just didn't work out.
As a matter of fact, if Entitas, if you're in chat, let me know if I'm saying it correctly.
Let me know as well.
Oh, you see, I was right. Entitas. It's
Okay,
based
great.
on entity. There you go. Thank you, Stray. Wait, Stray, sign. Are you Enti?
Wait.
Is that you?
Wait. And
Is this a mascot?
Entitas? But you don't say you say entity.
No. Oh, entity. Yeah, you do.
NTT? Okay. Well, I mean, who are we to judge? It is. If he says it's Entitas, then let's just leave it at that.
He says he's new. Yeah, this is his first moon battle. Wow.
Oh, that's the
Excellent.
blood moon.
Yeah, it's a tough one to join up for the first one. I'm not gonna lie.
Very tough one to join. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you have a good time.
Oh,
This is
man.
against Symes too.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a tough match for sure. I think this is the first time we've seen Symes this star. Yeah, this is the first time we've actually seen him. And he's rocking the Chomp Cusp with the Speed Max, Charge Max build, and Attack Max, of course, with a ton of HP.
Symes is here to try and win this one. Get his Moon Master title back.
And of course, the trademark Holy Panel Sanctuary is in here alongside the Recover 300. So this man is chalk. He's pretty thick, I'm not going to lie.
That is true. It is not a lie.
But we also see the Gundel Force combo in here, Machine Gun at 2 instead of 3 on the B-Code side. Probably left it this way in order to fit in a little more defense. The second slow gauge, maybe? I think it's the second slow gauge that's different than usual.
There's also 2 mock guns. I don't know if he always brings 2, but I think it's an interesting decision for just in general. Actually,
Yeah, I think it's a good decision because you only really needed to bring it with the Proto Man SP on the same turn. You know what I mean? Like, you want it on the same turn as that. You don't need it otherwise. Does that make sense?
No, I don't understand what that means. What are you saying?
So, like, if you play 3, you're going to draw 1, and it's not necessarily comboing, or, you can probably prevent a trap with it, but it's not like, I don't know. I think it's stronger on a turn when you bring SP Navis alongside it than just by itself. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have a lot of damaging chips in here to be removing stuff for. That's kind of my logic with it.
Okay, fair enough. I thought usually the Chunk Gregard just didn't bring attacking chips at all. Actually, that's kind of that was my understanding of it. I thought it was interesting that he chose specifically to bring Mach Gun 3, but it would be very strong if you were in a race class, though. It's definitely still a good idea.
I think there's versions of this build where he actually had Fire Hit Boomer in there and tagged them together. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
It varies, you know?
Yeah. He's probably just trying things out as well.
Meanwhile, over on the other side, you do see another Cuss build being played here. No, with the same amount of HP, 2100, got the same stats. No use of Speed Max here, which is pretty important.
Yeah. So there's 100 more HP on the right side.
Right.
Oh wait.
And
there's the Destroy Pulse in here as well. I feel like it's a little harder to run it in Gregor, to be honest, because you don't have Dust Dig, which is the biggest thing.
And especially since it's only the one of like Pulse 2, usually you need to play a little extra just to get like through the folder and still be able to push out some control or some damage onto the field. But it's actually just the 1/1/1 and they're not tagged. So it's gonna be a little rough to see this one in here.
Yeah, and it's 6 cust actually. That's the other big thing. When you have less custom, it means you have less chances of actually getting a program advance in general.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely going to be a rough one for sure. I do like that Recover 300s in here with the Judgment SP to go alongside those pulses, but this match is going to be very difficult for him. Okay, we do have Tengu Man Star, at least to help deny Erase Man plays, but I don't see much in here to stop SoulXCross. It's going to come down to area grabs, of course. Both players do have Grab Banish, Grab Revenge, and Entitas does have the Judgment SP as well and the Judgment. So I guess the area is technically in Entitas' position here, but I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, and Symes is just a smart player in general, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have the mindset of making sure that he blocks the area grabs and makes sure they lose value, which would be his opportunity to steal area from his side and force his SoulXCross which would be pretty strong.
I'm gonna remember you said that. Just in case. Just in case.
Just watch. He's gonna put his body right in the front row, right in the front column, and an area grab's gonna come down, and he's gonna lose value in that area.
Yeah.
But Sam's a good player. Like he knows what he's doing. Yeah. I don't know if he wears glasses. Does he?
Who cares, bro? Roll the clip, bro.
He's gonna. All right, let's get into it.
Oh man.
I like to imagine that Symes doesn't wear glasses, but he specifically, when he needs to look smart, he puts them on and then pushes them up. Yeah, there he is. Symes says he doesn't wear glasses.
Okay.
In Twitch chat.
Okay, this is actually a really good turn one here. We have the very early bug fix here. Doesn't have to worry about getting it late game here.
Oh, but wait. Oh, bug fix is just for the Buster bug, I believe, and HP bug, which is very nice, by the way. And not having to deal with HP bug is very, very nice. Oh, did
especially
not
since
bring it?
Yeah, he didn't bring it. Interestingly, decided to go with offensive pressure turn one, trying to deny the charge shots with the charge attack of charge tackle rather, but still got clipped twice. Panel return, very nice. Now it's gonna be not draining as badly as Symes this year, but I definitely feel like bug fix is going to come this turn. Especially since slow gauge is in play, we're going to see SoulXCross get a lot of value here. It's going to be very scary. Oh, not bringing the bug fix still. Very interesting.
I actually don't understand why.
Maybe he's predicting that he won't get through all of the chips this turn.
But is there any reason why you wouldn't use it? That's what I actually don't think I understand.
I don't know. I really don't know.
It would get rid of the HP bug. Look how fast the HP is draining on the poison.
Especially with the poison. Yeah.
I wonder what.
Wait a minute. There it is. In Twitch chat, Symes with the oops.
Yeah, but he did it 2 turns in a row. Well, how was that a mistake? He did 2 turns in a row.
Symes. Oh, my bad, bro. Oh no, is this something else?
It must be something else.
Okay.
He did it for too many turns.
All right.
For what reason? There's no one of the bugs that he has to fix. Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay. Destroy pulse? Oh, wait. Does destroy pulse get rid of the
They are bugs.
The blindness doesn't count, right?
Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna see. Oh, it's a slow gauge turn though, so it's like. It's gonna fix the bug, the draining bug from the destroy pulse. That's what he wants to fix. He doesn't want to keep the drain.
I'm honestly surprised that Entitas was able to get PA. That's only 6 costs. Wow. Oh, also, once a banish comes out, grab revenge comes out, it's gonna be a little rough for Symes in terms of barrier.
Yeah, this is a little rough situation to be in. That's really smart, Symes. I didn't think that went through.
I didn't either. I honestly had no idea.
No point in bug fixing if I'm gonna get an HP bug right back anyway, so. And it's not really changing much either, right? You're still gonna be taking all this damage. Nice. Avoids Tengu because of flashing. Area grab gets denied here. Very nice. Oh, prevent after area grab.
Yeah. Usually you would want the area grab after the banish to get more value.
My sanctuary. Oh my gosh, is that Uvu in chat? Hello, Uvu.
Oh, it's easy.
How do you still have life lead? Hold up. How? Oh yeah, recover. Okay, all right.
Yeah, recover.
I was like, oh, there's no way. Symes is gaming out here, bro. All right, so I definitely feel like Entitas is going to be going for the recovers within the next few turns, especially since you're down to that 495.
I don't know. I feel like putting... I'm... Hello, Mr. Commentator, aka Soul of the SoulXCross variety.
Yeah. Okay, this machine gun's not going to be doing much of anything. Invisible will deny the beast charge that was coming. I think I still would have let it go. Oh, but... Okay, step forward. Step forward, Entitas. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Step into poison. Do it.
What are you saying? What's going on?
Photoman SP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's very good that Entitas is not stepping forward. Just putting that out there.
Entitas is like, I don't know. I don't think I need to step on poison for real. I think I'm fine right here, bro. Okay. Going for beast charges. Yeah, you're gonna want to camp Holy Panel. It's unoptimal to try to go for dodging here.
Yeah.
Dang, this is a really good turn. This is a lot of damage. Could you imagine if there was no Holy Panel here? Another one? Dang.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, it's over. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, no, yeah, it is.
It's not.
Oh, wait. Oh, it is.
Okay.
Symes is right. He's asking, why didn't I take Sank? Yeah, I agree. I don't think he any coach. Symes did not actually take any coach that turn, I believe.
Okay, 10 HP. My man's got a dream and one chance.
If Symes took Sanctuary, first off, he would have one more slot. But he would also have the potential to dodge those shots from earlier.
I think you just have to Kernel Force. There's nothing else. Your opponent doesn't have the Sanctuary anymore. This is it. It's got to be done here and now. All in.
Well, Symes is also in a similar position.
Okay.
Full force.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Invisible.
He dodged it.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
I think that might have just been neat in Entitas reacting to both of the buttons being pressed. Like I think that was we saw that the Gundel Soul was gone from the chip selection above the Mega Man head. So I think that means he saw the text move forward. I'm sorry sorry about the gender thing. I'll start using they in case you want to clarify your gender. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I make that mistake sometimes. We just have to, be more aware, especially me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. So we should be using they for
Entitas. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, very nice so far. Pretty even. Anti-damage is gonna go up here for Symes. Oh, is he about to lose it?
Dodge it?
Yeah, no, he's good. Very nice placement on these charge shots from Entitas. Oh, very nice. And there goes the bug fix. He's actually deciding to just trigger it off now. Maybe he believes that last game he waited too long to bug fix, and it might have cost him a few more HP points that he necessarily needed to spend. But there's no poison in play this time around, so I
think it might be just to blow through the folder a little bit because it feels a little soupy, honestly. That's why I think that's why Symes is also getting rid of the panel return as well.
Oh, very nice placement on these charge shots. Very nice.
I feel like Erase and Elect charge shots they should feel the same in terms of landing them, but it just doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't. No.
I don't know.
It feels so different. Erase Cross always feels laggier to me. But it pierces Invis, so it makes sense, right? But at the same time, Erase Cross, you could just wait for the flashing to stop. Like,
oh no, yeah, do it now. Wait, no, that's not. Oh no, that's not good for time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can't believe Symes didn't pick the wind rack.
Yeah, this is really tough.
No. Oh,
Look at this damage, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this damage. Look at this double gauge. This is what SoulXCross does. This is why when you see playerzero use Meteor Knuckle on SoulXCrosses, it's okay. He did more damage.
We deserve it. Big players, we deserve it.
You have to. High PC. But yes, no, this is why. That's giga levels of damage. That's basically a giga chip. And he did it for free because he used the cross. Like, in an area grab. Oh man, the true combo, I guess.
Oh no!
Hit. No, that's not
it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, this is looking really rough time, though. I'm worried, man.
Oh, this mix, bro.
Okay, this will stall some time. Oh no, it didn't. Wow, that was brave.
Oh, the Invis at the right time. Oh, good movement. That was frame perfect dodge just now. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Playing it out like a champion.
Oh,
it ain't over till it's over.
This is livable.
Oh, the 300 HP. Nice.
Yeah, I think Symes need to go through more of their folder right now.
In YouTube chat, we have Matt Zero with the question, will y'all be doing tournaments for Legacy Collection? And I think the proper answer is actually going to be no. Like, maybe people can run side events on Legacy Collection if they want, but there's no real reason to use the Legacy Collection when we already have rollback Neko via Tango. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we have to see how good it is. Because if for example, it is actually rollback netcode on the the Switch version or whatever, or Steam, whatever version they are, it could be more accessible for more people if we use that.
My problem is it's not crossplay. That's my problem.
Crossplay?
And it's a little more crossplay, as in a Switch can't play with, I don't know, a computer with legacy code. You know, it's different.
Live like what? I don't understand what's being mentioned about.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, Switch just can't play in general, huh? Oh, that's all. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no, we might have missed it.
Yeah, that was a big turnaround for Symes.
Great job, Symes. I can't believe you stole that back. No, I was looking at chat. I'm sorry. I mean, wow, Symes, what an incredible play. Pulling that back. Oh, incredible.
Yeah. Symes, amazing, bro.
Yeah, this is very good. Slow gauge right after using the life aura, going to be very good value. I'm assuming that Entitas has no response to this life aura right now, so it's going to be very difficult to deal with. I'm liking the movement from Entitas though. It's not just, I think sometimes what new players can end up doing is that they move up and down. I think that's like an instinctive thing, so.
Yeah, it's really interesting in seeing how people try to like dodge these charge shots. Sometimes it's better to just sit still, you know, because your opponent has to come to you for the charge shot, right? That's something you would see Salo do a lot.
Oh no, Uber's right. This is turning into a podcast. Maybe we should get off. Oh, this will not get rid of it. Uh-oh, no. That's a big problem. At least this SoulXCross isn't going to land for Entitas. So it's kind of a stalemate right now.
Going to erase here. Interesting choice. SoulXCross is not going to have the range to deal with the opponent right now, so going with erase has the access to that erase beam, and of course the nice extra damage from this here machine gun. But Sanctuary does come out into play from Entitas, but immediately going for the grass here, completely removing Sanctuary. Very well played. But Blast Man gonna get double damage as well. Thank you to the grass and element. Oh, and there it goes.
Right.
Oh, bro.
I always forget it can do that. It's always a last-ditch effort to...
Going for Sanctuary here, and after that, going with the area grab is actually a really good play. It kind of denies your opponent from getting access to your holy panels, unless, of course, Entitas opens their own area grab. But that's what the second area grab afterwards is for. You can actually just like push them out and make sure they don't get access to your panels here. All right, Judgment coming down. This anti-damage will get a connection here as well. Nice. Sanctuary comes down, and there it is. Now you go for the area grab. Yeah, this is a really strong position for Symes right now. Oh, nice. Good movement from Entitas. Nice, yeah. Okay, going for chip charges here is excellent. Especially since you don't really need the HP 300. You're doing so well on HP, you can just chip charge away, get damage out of it instead.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. No, it's still good though. I think it's definitely still good. It means it's an even bigger wall for Entitas to overcome. Try and finish
I
this off.
hope this isn't a Kernel Force. It is. This is not going to do much damage at all.
Holy Panel was not dealt with first, unfortunately.
Oh no! Stepping back was the wrong move. Oh.
Well, it wasn't a horrible one, I don't think, because I don't think Entitas really had a way of capitalizing on all that area now that they were in Beast.
Well, you were in front of a hole, right? So you could have danced around it a little bit to like deny beast charges because you saw Symes was going for it, right?
That's true. Oh, we might be
This is
seeing beast charges right now.
Symes not going into a cross to get axe. Oh, tried to get the lock there. Didn't get it. Oh, nice. Dodges one. Oh,
Yeah,
gets hit by two.
I think Symes just use it now. Yeah, it's been past 2 chips, right? I think it's been like at least three chips right there. So that means the what's it called? The destroy poles can't be on the same turn.
Ultimate SP will go ahead and get rid of this barrier. Gotta be careful though. Kind of conditioned the opponent. There it is. This is perfect position. Nice, nice, nice. And now you're definitely scared.
I think all the books are gonna go down the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor books.
It's gonna be really hard to dodge this.
Yeah. Unless there are recoveries this turn. That was.
Oh, okay. Signs of life here. Sanctuary's having a lot of damage though.
Okay.
Nice.
I actually didn't know that would be where Symes would go with that beast charge. I keep forgetting it's long sword first and then wide sword.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. Just kind of a thought. Since Nugget is actually bringing up that the sanctuary was very oppressive. If anyone else ends up in that situation, I forget if Entitas had already used SoulXCross in that match, but in that final round, I think it would have been a good idea if Entitas went into SoulXCross and did that beast charge first.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But I think he had already used.
He already used.
There.
Yeah. So that means it wasn't going to happen. Yeah, very difficult situation then.
It's difficult, right? Because you want to use SoulXCross for pressuring damage with the with the charge shot, excuse me, and then suddenly you realize your opponent uses Sanctuary because they know that you don't have SoulXCross. They know that you don't have certain resources, and now it's like, well, how do I deal with this? How do I stop them from taking half damage? Like, look at that Kernel Force. It usually is an extremely threatening chip. You even had the +1 area, but now your opponent's taking barely anything. But to be fair, you're playing against a really good player too. It's Symes, They understand how chips work and how to sequence things, and especially with the open format, he's paying attention to what resources are being spent and when. So I think Entitas did really well, despite the fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
kind of had to make the best of what you had at the time, and which is, I think that's sometimes how you have to play the game in general. After you've lost certain tools to counter the really strong options, you just have to do the best that you can. Great game from both players, really. Though I honestly, I feel like Entitas that did not feel like Entitas was like a first time player. So honestly, it was a great showing.
All right. Awesome games to both players. Very well played. Excellent match as always. But that's going to be it from me. Incoming is our very, very awesome caster, Neryth. He will be taking my spot to cast with you nonstop. And thanks for casting with me, by the way.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's always a great time to cast with you.
All right, and as Sol mentioned, with that, going to be joining us now is Neryth, and he's specifically joining for this upcoming match. So I'm sure it's going to be a great one. Hello, Neryth.
Nonstop.
Neryth.
How could you do Symes dirty like that?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I just we were talking. It was I went into. So yeah, have you ever had? You know what a tangent is? I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but
A tangent.
it's
Okay,
like
no, I have no. Okay, don't talk trigonometry to me. Don't talk trigonometry to me.
Oh, do you not like math? I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear about your tangents and
I'm
your
sorry.
cosines.
And my
Keep that garbage away from me.
I'm sorry. I'll never bring up math with you again.
Good. Now we can head into the final set of the day, which is playerzero versus Thiago. I feel so bad for Symes. I feel so bad for him. You and Soul really you really just ignored. Completely ignored.
No, it was just I don't know. I'm sorry. we just screwed up. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Symes. I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed. All right. Final set of the day, playerzero versus Thiago. This is I'm sure this will be a legendary set, honestly. Obviously both players, veterans, right? Battle hardened. These are two top cut players. playerzero, do we even need to say anything about playerzero? It's playerzero, right?
It's playerzero. He is the current Rune Master.
Yep, he is the current overlord, current criminal overlord of the N1GP.
Yeah, he is.
On the opposing end, we've got Thiago. It's Thiago.
It is Thiago. He has been playing this game for a very long time with the N1GP. He has brought Meteor Knuckles and Element Man SP.
Yeah, and Groundman SP. So a lot of damage coming from those two SP Navi chips.
That is correct. And there's uninstall to uninstall that pesky armor that is on playerzero.
Nonstop, are you okay?
Are you okay? Are we okay? We cool?
Look, you've got to understand something.
Hmm.
When I say, I'll never forgive you, what I mean to say is that I'm going to forget about this in a few minutes. When I threaten, when I make a threat on your life, what that means is that if you buy me a soda, we're all good.
Oh,
so
how do I get you that soda?
I mean, you've got my address.
It's very fake, but yes.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's G code versus L code, right? Or it's an interesting kind of setup that both players have got going on here. They both have uninstalled. They've both got bug setups, bug fix. They've both got no. Player Zero does not have warp step. Thiago, however, does have warp step from the bug super armor. So that's going to be a key difference here. In fact, Thiago won't be able to center himself.
And when playing against Player Zero, sometimes Player Zero likes to, in quotes, hack the opponent's side and make sure that they can't pull the chips that they want. And despite the fact that Bugfix is at the top, it could not. It is possible it could not show up at the top. Also, I think we forgot to mention that there is Mega Folder 1 in Thiago's side. It is a little interesting to see that there.
Yeah, basically, I don't see it as taking the Mega Folder 1 for Element Man SP or Ground Man SP. I feel like it's actually being taken for Tengu Man. Like the way it feels like the way Thiago built folder is actually just that Thiago usually plays Gregar, and so Thiago knows how potent Erase Beast turns can be, right? So wanting that Tengu Man to, even in Falzar, even when you have access to Tengu Cross, Tengu Cross's charge shot range, of course, you're not actually going to be able to confirm it on Erase Beast a lot of the time. You're going to need a lot of area control, or you're going to need to back B into Geta, and you're going to need to do all sorts of different types of stuff just in order to try to knock out the Erase Cross of Tengu. So it's not necessarily reliable. You would also have to switch into Tengu, which maybe you wouldn't want to do if you're saving it to get rid of your opponent's life aura. So instead, Thiago has gone for Tengu Man Star, which gives Thiago an option for taking care of aura, for taking care of barriers and aura, and taking care of Erase Cross without having to switch crosses, without having to sacrifice maybe going into an early Dust Cross only to have your opponent pull out their life aura or go into Erase Beast almost immediately, right? So there's that advantage there. I think Mega Folder 1 is only 3 spaces in the Navicust, and that's the same as as a first barrier. So if you think about it that way, it's not such a huge investment, right? The big thing is actually just that you need a specific configuration of free space in order to get it. But Thiago didn't have any problems fitting it in, so.
Yeah, and Thiago is mentioning that it was either that or Rush, which kind of is in the same space, but it could be good. I'm not sure. I think it does depend on how Thiago plays it. Yeah,
I saw you're cutting out.
Oh no, everyone's cutting out me as well. The fabric of reality. I mean, something's happening.
Am I good? Am I still cutting out? Hello?
I hear you, but you break down, sounding robotic.
Oh.
Okay, so hopefully the issue is fixed. It's an issue on Discord side. We had to get Salah to the rescue and change the voice channel servers, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Now I'll hand it back to our commentators, back with the setup screen.
I don't really remember where we left off anymore. I think we were talking about the Mega Folder 1, and that Thiago mentioned that it was possible that he could have put Varesh instead.
Oh yeah, the trade-off there, I don't think it'll be impactful in this matchup too much, but like Invis gets a lot more value in fast gauge turns, right, compared to slow gauge. In slow gauge, you can actually wait out an Invis using like half the turn, and then it's totally fine. You can still get your offensive chips out that turn. Whereas like Invis and fast gauge lasts more than the whole turn. It just lasts forever.
Yes.
So if you locked offensive chips, and you're just stuck waiting for that Invis to run out, So the thing is that with the choice to take a Mega Folder 1 over Rush, it means you're going to have to suffer through 3 full invises from your opponent versus having that Rush take care of the first one for you.
Right.
But this is going to be a normal gauge matchup. Looking at the setups, neither player has any gauges of any kind, actually. So under normal gauge, it's not as big an issue. So the Mega Folder 1 over the Rush choice that Thiago made, it seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, for this situation in particular too. So I'm ready to see how this will turn out if you are.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
So I recall seeing that playerzero wanted you to see this match. Is that correct?
There's only 2 possible reasons why playerzero could have wanted me to see this match. Either he was trying to brighten my day up by letting me see him get deleted, or he's trying to inflict psychological damage on me by forcing me to watch him brutalize Thiago using his godly luck.
Okay, so he's saying in Twitch chat, did I want Neryth to see this match? Where did this will come from? I don't. Who said that then? Someone.
I don't
right?
know if PZ specifically wanted me to see this match, but I think some people in the back room wanted me to see this. They wanted me to cast this. So there could only be 2 possible reasons, and I just listed them. Okay, turn 1, barrier 200, and life aura for PZ.
Very nice.
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, this dust cross is going to be so well protected. Thiago also had that barrier 200, so both players were protected from any potential magnum coming out. Both players have a single magnum, so whether it would be an erase man or a magnum, both players could have reacted to it with time freeze counter. So this is going to be a pretty interesting match here already. Both players getting the dig. Both players going to Tengu turn 2, sucking off the barrier 200s. PC on the back end here losing the Tengu very quickly. But yeah, and then Life Aura isn't going to get great value here. It just blocks that Magnum, protects the trap at least, but also being dealt with on the same turn.
Oh, there's the bug fix. playerzero does have custom bug, which I suppose we didn't forget to mention, but it shouldn't come into play. It's playerzero.
We just assume that like it's not going to be an issue, right? It's like one out of like 30,000 games that it becomes an issue for playerzero, so
yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, uninstall, and it takes care of that trap too.
Ooh, this Neo variable will have a lot of difficulty landing. Oh no! playerzero might not be able to move either. Oh no, he's fine. Well, I think you just gotta use it.
Oh, whoa! Thiago with the movement, completely dodging that supersonic boom. Yeah, I was dreading that that Neo variable connecting on Tengu, but Thiago just takes care of it with some quick steps. Warp step coming into play. The defensive value of warp step there is insane.
I think the erase man maybe was better off coming earlier before their Neo variable. It might have helped at least if it landed.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see why people wanted me to see this one. First off, there's the volcano panels in the top, right? I love volcano panels. I love
Okay,
them. I love them. Second is okay. Will this meteor knuckle connect? Will Thiago throw it out? Oh, that's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that was 6 hits, but the last hit was blocked by the life.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Oh, okay. I was a little spooked by that.
Yeah, no follow up there, but okay, the recovery 300s coming out for player 0 here. Thiago's own recovery 300s should come out sometime soon as well, but there shouldn't be any risk of like a quick deletion here because Meteor Knuckle has already been used, Neo Variable has already been used. So PZ's major offensive options have been used already. So it's going to come down to like Buster Bug and the other Navi chips here. So yeah, Thiago has a couple more turns to get these recovery 300s into play.
Thiago does also have Thiago does, I believe, still has the recovery 300s in that folder.
Yeah, so it's actually very close right now in terms of their HP once you factor in the recovery 300s.
Ooh. That's very unfortunate for player 0, losing that area like that and losing the invis, really.
Sanctuary being dropped here for Thiago and an invis. A lot of defense coming out. This might make it difficult for PZ to burn through the rest of his remaining HP, although there are some good options here. Elect Dragon and the Boomer, the High Boomer here in PZ's L code, will be able to take care of a lot of the holy panels here. I think PZ only locked in the Elect Dragon on this turn, but there still is the option of the High Boomer to take care of some of the back holy panels. Thiago going into Tomahawk for the charge shot here.
Okay, I think that was a good decision, not using the anti-damage there.
Yeah, probably want to save the anti-damage. Oh, here. Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Double damage on that Judge Man. Ooh, and a quick Wood Dragon follow-up too, but as a result, it wasn't charged. It was just a standard Woodman there, no ×2 charge on it.
We do see the element SP in play here. This could really hurt Thiago.
Yeah, and at the same time, PZ is actually also standing on a grass panel. So both of these players here are playing with fire. Oh, okay, here we go. Element Man fire. Oh no, Element Man grass to get rid of the rest of the holy panels and set up for the Element Man SP fire.
Oh, this is it.
1 HP.
Recovery? Okay, yeah.
Nice use of the panel grab there, negating most of that second area grab. Tengu Man comes out, does connect on Thiago. PZ is down to his last 4 chips here, but I don't think we need to worry about it going to damage judge, simply because even if the Boomer misses, as long as the Magnum lands, Thiago should be at a low enough HP threshold that it can be decided by Buster Jam. Both players dropping invis.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I wonder if that was the goal to get Thiago to back up with that charge shot there.
Ooh, very nice Magnum, breaking off an entire row of panels there. Oh, Wind Rack into Element Man SP Elec. This reduces player 0 to 1 HP.
Oh, please,
yeah.
can't move up.
This row of broken panels from the Magnum saved PZ's life this turn.
But I don't know if he can make it for another.
Yeah, especially with Thiago going into Beast.
Okay, if the other
Alright.
didn't move.
Thiago takes the first game here.
Oh, he got double aura again. Oh, not even gonna take it. No, nah, he's not gonna be decrossed. That's ridiculous.
Instead, PZ is going for this Magnum right off the bat. Maybe reconsidering it now. Reconsidering, yeah, gonna go
Yeah,
for
do the same thing as last time.
the safe
Do
play.
it again.
So the aggressive play would be to lock the Magnum instead and just go for a decross and hope your opponent doesn't manage to decross you with their offensive cursor chips. But instead, PZ is going to make use of the U-code defenses being gifted to him there.
Yes, both of them. So he doesn't have to pick U code later in the game. Oh, he even got it.
Yeah, getting the suck up on those rocks does mean PZ is going to be able to shoot them out for 200 damage apiece.
What? How does he know? Oh.
Ooh.
No, he didn't know. He was trying to get rid of the anti-damage thing.
Oh, wow. There's the D-Cross. Erase Man is going to land on Thiago's Dust Cross. And one of the rocks does come out for an extra 200 damage.
It's pretty big that PZ landed those rocks.
Yeah, it was 440 damage coming out this turn from the Erase Man D-Cross plus that rock. Looks like this is going to be a hyper-aggressive turn from PZ with the Neo variable. Does Thiago have defense? No, can't react in time.
Uh-oh. This might be an 8 hits on the...
Oh, this could be the forced maximum knuckles situation. If Thiago steps down and gets back speed, yeah, there it is.
8 hits.
Yeah, that's all skill. There's no luck there.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. Oh yeah, making sure of it. But if Thiago does have recovery 300s, it could be a way out. There's one. I think Thiago still gets the invis here.
Yeah, I believe. Not able to do anything about PZ camping forward like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, PZ decisively tying it up 1-1 in this set. Now we're going to game 3 here.
Holy moly, he got bug fix turn 1 and uninstall. If he had something to go with it besides the wind rack, that would have been perfect.
Or he could just randomly wind rack uninstall turn 1.
He could
like
do
a,
it.
like a complete cycle. What you could do is try to land what you could do is go into Tengu, back B pull your target, use the Erase Man, and then do a wind rack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that would actually be the dream offensive play. PZ because PZ didn't pull the defense. Oh wow, no Buster Jump.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Thiago was trapped. Okay, I was wondering why he didn't move, but he just couldn't.
Yeah, warp step meant that that Thiago couldn't get out of that situation. PZ got almost no Buster Jam procs up until the very end there. The ones that came out though did enable PZ to take care of that barrier 200. So here's what makes PZ such a good player is the fact that of course he's got the insane luck, but actually when he just has average draws or like even bad draws, he adjusts his play in a way where you don't even feel it. Like he adjusts it in a way where the impact of having those bad draws is just difficult for him to even feel. Not pulling defense turn 1 just goes, all right, I won't go dust. I'm gonna go for these different offensive plays instead. I don't need dust, in fact. I mean, PZ did draw that early bug fix anyways, so actually, in a way, his luck wasn't bad. The fact that he couldn't draw the barrier 200. Ooh, grab revenge here. Can I take that just this one panel until PC steps back?
Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. That's a matter of life or death here.
Ooh, that really makes it hard to use Meteor Knuckle now.
Yeah, I mean, PZ does have the Buster Jam proc, so yeah, maybe PZ just wants to fish for the anti-damage, to get rid of the anti-damage with Buster Jam proc, and then go for the Meteor Knuckle anyways. You don't want to lose that much value, right? The Meteor Knuckle could be massive. It's also one more turn of Beast here, so you can like draw out your opponent's Beast turn like this, and the broken panels are going to have an impact on it. Especially after this bug fix, right? No more warp step. Ooh, uninstall machine gun and a wood dragon comes out from Thiago here. Erase Man also gonna connect. Massive offensive plays. Everything connecting here for Thiago. And PZ not able to knock down the anti-damage here. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. Is PZ going to have to toss the Meteor Knuckle? It looks like he's considering it. Or can he make it one more turn?
I think
looks like
doing it.
Yeah, PZ is not going to gamble anymore on trying to take down the anti-damage. It's a guaranteed takedown on the anti-damage with his Tengu Man right into an invis. Ooh, yeah, now
2 shots, nice.
And now it is Thiago's turn. Thiago's got the area advantage here. Not a total lock, so PZ does have a little bit of wiggle room to avoid the Tomahawk swing coming down on his head. But still a bit of a rough situation. Looks like PZ does have a bit of a counter-offensive ready here. Ooh, anti-damage and Sanctuary being dropped here. Barrier 200 coming out of PZ. The Element Man gets guarded against here with Invis, but it will still take care of the Sanctuary. Judge Man being mashed out. What's behind it? Not sure if that was just the last chip there, and Thiago was hoping for a connect on it.
I guess so. I feel like that was not the best decision, because at least not to. I don't think he should have used the Judgment in that row at least, because I think the safest row PZ was going to be in that bottom one.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that statement. Windrat comes out and takes care of the barrier 200. Magnum.
This is not give the area back.
Big brain play from Thiago there. Yeah,
he can't use the area, but it does. I think he just lost value, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was a great use of Magnum by Thiago, though. Breaking those panels with Magnum, instead of going for the hit, breaking the panels denies the Judgment's area return because no books were able to spawn. Of course, PZ does have his own area grabs here, ready to launch a counter-offensive. Area grab 1. Area grab 2. Boomer, the high boomer comes out, but doesn't find anything. Invis will protect from Element Man. I think that was Element Man SP, was it? Or was that normal Element Man?
I want to say normal.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It felt like it was.
It was normal.
I
look back in YouTube.
This is gonna be pretty interesting. Thiago is row locked right now,
Yeah.
and it's Grand Cross.
I believe Thiago has also used Beast already. He used it way earlier to get out of the paralysis. I think it was Prix at the first turn. Oh yeah, that's why player 0 is going for ground cross. Excellent. Oh.
Ooh, but Thiago on the same page here, but not charging. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, I feel like that's a mistake.
Oh
too.
no!
That was a lot of
Thiago taking an absolute beating here. Fishing for those for the Buster Jam procs is not what you want to be doing here.
Okay, I was like, what?
Thiago getting the upper hand there into the Element Man SP for double damage on grass. This puts PZ at a bit of a disadvantage here. Still with an HP lead, of course. About 140 HP over Thiago. Still has Life Aura, I believe. Still has these offensive chips coming out. I believe one of them is the Magnum, so this will do double damage if it connects.
Oh.
But Thiago switches out.
Maybe because he'd seen the Neo variable, which is actually a good idea. Oh. Uh-oh. Is that it?
Oh, that's it!
Oh, yeah!
Thiago closes it out with the Groundman SP.
If PZ brought the life aura, that could have lasted a little bit longer, actually. Yeah, GG's. That was amazing.
Yeah, a very close set between player 0 and Thiago. Well played to both players. I think that was a worthy performance, right?
Yes, I would agree. I can't believe it. Wow.
What can't you believe?
That player 0 was defeated.
I mean, it's not like player 0's unbeatable.
It's just rare.
It's true. Yeah, it is just rare.
It's rare.
It is a little bit rare. It's a little bit okay. I don't know if I would say it's rare. Rare is like you know, what's the blue moon? It's uncommon. It's uncommon. Okay.
Uncommon, yeah. It's like sometimes I would even say only once in a blood moon.
Only once in a round robin, maybe.
Oh, I meant the cop cut, but yes.
Yeah, once in a top cut as well, you know. But this frame as well. PC getting uninstalled on this frame. That's left here.
Do they see that?
I believe
they
so.
do. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
We just received a $6 donation from player 0. It reads, "This donation is to give the millions role to Grega Master." Detective emoji. So thank you, player 0, for the $6 donation. Thank you for supporting the N1GP. Very soon, we'll have to ask you to take back those $6, and you can head to a nearby casino or buy some some scratch cards.
and double our earnings.
Double is a little bit like we're lowballing it there at that point.
Yeah,
right?
at least double.
At least double. Yeah. So honestly, you should have kept that donation to yourself, and simply it would have saved the hassle of us transferring it back and forth. But yeah, thank you anyways, PZ. Yeah, well played. One last time, PZ and Thiago. That was a great set, especially that first game. That was like perfectly mirrored up to a certain point of both players going to Dust Cross, both players dropped their barrier 200.
Yeah.
Both players making very, very similar plays, and then going to Tengu turn 2, doing a back B to get rid of each other's defenses. Just a very, very interesting, very, very visually appealing match as well.
Visually looking like a true mirror match.
Yeah.
Mirror
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it was a really interesting match. There wasn't any like huge comeback or anything like that. It was more like slow technical advantage, which I feel like we don't often see on stream matches. So I think that was interesting to highlight for that specific reason.
That's very true. I do think in Falzar, this type Falzar versus Falzar matchups, I do think you can see this type of like slow technical match more often. Whereas in Gregar, you're more likely to see this like the crazy kernel force swings, right? Or the deletion from 1000 HP because of a Gundel force play with area advantage, stuff like that, which makes it much more volatile. But this was very back and forth. Even for a Falzar versus Falzar matchup, this was just very, very back and forth, very, very close throughout the whole thing, which made it very exciting. So, yeah, it was a joy to cast this one.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was going to be some kind of a silly thing, maybe a little sus, but honestly, it turned out basically a very good match for the stream and for us to cast. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, always glad to be among us. And with that, so before ending the stream, I do want to head to our Ko-Fi page and do a quick shout out to all the donations that we've received today. We did receive a lot of donations, so thank you to Not Third Person, Brad, Dorman, and Entitas, Shirona, Reggie, Starlight, Yashichi, T. James, and playerzero for that final donation. Thank you everyone for all of the support you've shown. Obviously, thank you all for watching, but the extra donations are always appreciated and go into helping support the N1GP's backend team and our commentators. And as you probably can tell, SoulXCross had a pretty big upgrade recently with his microphone, which was all possible because of these donations. So thank you again. Well, it seems like we did receive a donation from Sus with $3. It's a bit sus. It says, "Can't believe playerzero said among us." I have a feeling this is Dorman, but was indeed Dorman. Yeah, thank you again for the donation. Alright, and as we approach the end of the stream, I do want to give a shout out to all of our participants today for submitting matches and playing them. We've had almost 300 matches played in 1 week out of this Blood Moon, which is a really crazy amount. It's like almost every player did 10 matches minimum. So that's a lot of matches to go through in 1 week. And I do want to give a shout out to our commentators for the day. Symes, SoulXCross, Nonstopmop, and finally Neryth joining us at the end there.
The N Bros and the S Bros.
Oh yeah, that is true. I did actually notice that. And give shout out to Salad for running the tournament and making the stream layout, as well as Honor for picking out these amazing buds as well as he usually does. Finally, thank you all for watching. Don't forget, we are still going through the Blood Moon. We still have 3 weeks of streams, 3 weeks of action, until our final Moon Master is decided for this cycle. So stay tuned for future streams, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.